Hey, everybody, and welcome to the very first Schmoes of the North Fantasy League draft. This is called the Crisis League in our little group chat. And basically, we're going to be doing our own fantasy drafts live for you tonight. So, as you may know, I am Soda, your friendly neighborhood Soda. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to get everybody on this panel to introduce themselves to you tonight. So, we'll go with Juice, please.
What's going on? Yes, I am the Juice. I'm ready to draft, and I'm ready to bring myself into the fantasy realm of Schmodown.
All right. And Rob.
Guys, I'm Rob the Snark. Last year, I won this goddamn thing, and I fully expect to do it again very easily over Frenchie.
Daniel.
Yeah, I'm Daniel. I'm the one who last year kind of threw this all together and just wanted people to play fantasy with, and was happy that all of these people joined me last year or this year for the newcomers as well.
Okay, and then the French bastard there on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm Frenchie, aka Louis the French Monette, and I apparently realized last year I had a trade addiction because I kept trading until I had no more faction left. So I've learned my lesson this year. I'm ready to get some havoc, and I'm here just to be Snark because he annoys the shit out of me, and I want to see him lose so bad.
And Chris, my man.
Hello, my name is Chris Anthony Lopez. I am the homeboy and the Heartbreakers, who I represent this year going into the draft. And look, this is my first fantasy anything in years. So if I shake off the cobwebs, if it looks like I'm shaking off the cobwebs, I apologize ahead of time. But we're here to break some hearts. Let's do it.
Right on. And last but definitely not least, we would have Mark.
Hi, I'm Mark Gaviglio, also known as Taco Gaviglio. And I'm just drinking beer and seeing what you guys are up to. What are we doing? Like doing
Drafting.
a draft or something?
Mm-hmm. Something like
He's
that.
scheming. The homeboys wearing Ninja Turtles, which is kind of funny. And yeah.
It's a fantasy draft, not draft beer. So basically, because I'm not into the fantasy draft thing, I really can't wrap my head around it. It kind of bores me a little bit. I am going to be the commissioner of this league, so I am in position. So you guys better be good at kissing ass.
Oh, you know who I am.
Frenchie's got it. Frenchie's got it.
Little
Okay.
schemer.
Okay, so we might as well just hop right into it. So we're going to start off with round one. So Juice, draft away, please.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. I had my decision made because I thought there was 7 of us, and then I was like, this person is probably not going to be there. Now that I know there's a chance, I'm doing a real quick rethinking.
What I'm going to do is I'm going
yeah.
to put all you guys' picks. I'm going to
Is
put them into our
14
private
much
chat.
different than 12?
It could be. Well, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to not pick who some might be thinking, but I'm going to pick the person I believe is going to score the most points in the 2021 Schmodown realm. And I'm going to take the Barbarian first.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Damn.
Wow.
The cojones, Juice. The cojones.
Interesting.
Wow.
So what I'm doing is I'm going to put all the picks in the draft. So if you in our private chat, so if you need to go back, it's going to be in there.
Well, I was not expecting. I was expecting to go one way. Now I got kind of a toss-up, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to give 90-second intervals,
Yeah.
and I will.
Oh
be
my
timing.
god. You just threw off my whole thing.
Yeah.
Get off my groove.
What am I gonna do?
Juice,
That's
what
what
did
I
you
did.
do?
This is
How
an
dare you, sir?
outrage. Guys,
Friendship
last
over.
year, I took a guy number 1. He didn't really pan out for me until the very end of the year. And damn it, I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to take Dan Murrell as my number 1 pick.
Okay, the
Okay,
goat
okay.
number 2.
Wow.
Okay, so Daniel, you're
All
on
right.
15 seconds.
It still works.
Oh, God. Okay.
We're gonna take Adam Collins.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and all right. So, Mark, you're on the clock.
All right. You made it easy for me. I'm gonna get some kills in. I'm going with the KO, Mike the Killer Colonist.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Oh,
All right.
Okay, then. That was the fastest one yet. 14 seconds.
Well, I was planned. I did research. Did you guys not do research for this? Am I the only one?
Commissioner, I know shit.
now before
I couldn't find him on my IG board. He's number 2, obviously.
He's number 3 on my 3 league board or 3 division board. So.
that's some risky biscuits. I'm surprised this person's still on the board. Not a champ. I have a feeling he will be in some facet over the course of this year. And I'm you know what? I'm the boss. I'm going with Ben Bateman.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh, you're on the clock.
Swag, drip, drip. Show me that dance, Mr. Chandru.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Okay.
Wow.
Can I guess your next pick, Louis? I
Go ahead.
projected Louis to pick Chandru. Is your number 7 pick a Star Wars player?
Nope.
Hey,
Wow.
Lou,
No? Okay.
you're on the
Then
clock.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm going double IG back-to-back Parker. Come on down.
Wow.
Okay. That was.
Respect it.
I had
That-
Harper and I had Parker and Chandru. It was, but yeah. Okay.
Okay. So next, Chris.
Okay, right back to the Heartbreakers. Damn, you took back-to-back IG in Don DePani and Robert Parker. I'm gonna take. You know what? My man Taco said he had a top 3. I'm hoping this man was top 3 because he's nice and he's bummed. I'm gonna take Chance Ellison.
Oh,
Yeah, who was next? Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I
He
need
was.
the corruption, baby. I need the
He was my number 3 pick.
Cool.
Yeah.
Be
He was
expecting
my
a
number 3
trade
pick.
thing
Like,
soon. Yeah.
Okay, Taco, you are on the clock.
I'm gonna have to. Give me a sec, please.
Wish there was a way I could integrate a clock on here. That'd be kind of dope.
Yeah, that would be.
I just found out that there's a way to do it, but it'd probably be too late to do it now.
Yeah, I'll look into it for next year.
All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna go with Ian Snyder, Jeff Snyder.
Oh, nice pick.
That's
ooh,
good.
wow. Okay.
That's a good one.
Oh man.
That's a good one.
Okay, so next up we have Daniel.
Yeah. Looking at my board here, there's a couple of picks I could make. But I'm worried about how many of these are off the board already. I'm gonna go IG as well, and might as well take a champion at the same time. Let's go Alex Damon.
Very nice.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay,
Back.
so Snark, your turn.
Collins Damon.
Well, some of the big names are off the board here in IG. Star Wars, eh? Do I ruin someone's day?
Yes, please. All right, you got 1 minute.
I'm going to take Thomas Harper.
Oh, wow.
Oh, first rook off the board.
Impressive.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, Juice. So this
Yeah.
is your first of 2 picks.
Okay. First, let's just go William Bibiani.
Okay, so that brings an end to round 2.
And then, man, there's a lot of good names that are still out there. I might go, I might take a chance on this person because they're apparently also IG Star Wars. I'm going to take Mark Anopic.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
I heard about that.
I
That's
was
gonna be
looking at her slipping.
Mm-hmm.
if
I'm
she goes to
surprised you
Star
fell
Wars
asleep.
shit. Hey, Snark.
No. You know what, guys? I'm going to take the Star Wars guy. I've taken the greatest of all time.
You didn't take me.
Gee whiz. All right. I'm going to take somebody who just goes out and wins, it seems. Maybe loses some championships, but that's fine. He gets there. Ethan Irwin.
Ooh,
Oh,
Good.
Irwin for the win. Okay.
Thought
Wow.
about it.
All right.
Let's go
That's
from big time to prime time.
I knew it. I knew it.
Is
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so Mark, you're on the clock.
Frenchie tried to trade me this guy last year, and I said, "Why do I want a 0-2 Star Wars competitor?"
You should have listened to me.
Au contraire, I picked up Ace before he played Parker, and then I saved him for all Star Wars. I'm gonna have to go with Andrew Demolanta.
Oh, okay, cool.
nice.
And I do have rookies written down. You guys
I
just
picked
keep
up-
taking me first.
That's a name that was hard to remember.
I
already.
picked up
Nobody
Ace
wants rookies.
and
Okay, Chris, you're on the
yeah,
clock.
I picked up Ace
Gotcha.
and traded for Demolanta and rode that Star Wars tournament to like the top of the standings in my league. So
Sean Sullivan still won the goddamn thing.
I had my last pick was a 3 division player. I think we'll roll with that again. We're gonna go with the Z-Man, Eric Zipper.
Wow.
Damn it.
Dave Lee's
it.
best friend.
I
Very
already
nice.
don't like you, Chris.
Sorry, brother.
So technically, I have 3 picks in a row. Soda.
As it sounds.
yes, you
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Just
That's
to explain
stupid.
this, because you look confused. I actually traded last year to be able to get an extra pick this year, and I traded a lot for it. So I technically have my trade pick, my last pick.
And that person is no longer in this league, so it's
Great.
not a straight one for one.
So hey,
sort of like
just
the Roxy
like
deal.
the actual Schmodown with the burning droogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
So that makes Frenchie Roxy.
Wait,
All right.
So, hey, I'll take that as a compliment. Is
Well,
Laura
what number
Kelly
is that, Lou?
Is Laura Kelly available for real?
Yeah.
Laura
Yes.
Kelly, it is, boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Jay Wade
That's-
currently have a feud going for her affections.
One.
Yeah.
Going nowhere.
And I'm taking the kid.
Oof.
Nice.
Yep.
Eesh.
Saw that
And
coming.
I'm taking Drew McQueenie.
Wait, so is that Daniel? So this I got this right. He had
Ooh.
3 picks in round 3.
No, 2 picks in round 3, 1 pick in round
Well,
4.
2 picks in round 3 and the top of round 4.
Okay, gotcha. And who did you just pick as your last one there, Lou? Your third
Drew
one?
McQuenie.
Okay.
Meyer Kelly. Oof.
Why did I put Hannah? Whoops.
That was
No.
rough.
Is that a possible foreshadowing?
Hmm.
Hannah doesn't deserve to sniff
Yes.
any of those competitors.
He
Wow.
helped those guys? Are you kidding me?
I don't know why I put in Hannah. Jesus. Okay, so now based on that, we are on Chris's turn.
Now, do I get a pick from a player who's not here anymore? Is that me too?
Hey, you have to draft for it, bro. You have to trade for it. You have to trade for it.
Maybe next year. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Well,
Maybe
Next year when we kick Lou out of the league.
We'll talk, Chris. We'll talk. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, word. Okay, so I need a Star Wars. Y'all took Kelly, y'all took Harper, y'all took Damon, y'all took Demolanta. I have options.
Okay, you're running out of time, my man.
How much time I got left?
30 seconds.
I am taking with my pick Liz Shannon Miller.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Fighting Liz, who just had a match announced today, too, did she not?
Did she?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Who's she
Facing
playing?
Don Roca at Battlefield.
Roca won the pay-per-view.
Okay. Great. She gets to beat John Roca. That's awesome.
Hater, you hater.
All right, Mark, you're next. You're next. You're
That's
on the clock.
exactly what
I
I said.
drafted Roca last year, right? I tried to base my team on Roca in Smets. Yeah, oops.
Ooh.
No offense to Smets. I love Smets. But
All
come on.
offense to Roca. Sorry, Roca. We love you.
Yeah. Well, I don't have an IG, so it looks like I'm going to have to go with a time-tested player, Amaru Moses.
Nice.
Damn it.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
I'm
good.
hoping
He's
people
good.
forget about him.
Wait, he's a rookie? Maybe not. All right.
Auburn's
Okay,
a great pick.
Well, I mean, there's
Next.
Brandon Hanna.
Who?
Daniel, you're next.
Yeah, never mind.
He's literally not on the board.
Hmm. I'm seeing. What round are we in?
We're in round 3, halfway through.
4.
4, halfway through.
We're in. Okay. So it's not too late or too early to take. I don't know though. Do I want John or my gut instinct is to take Marisol McKee.
So that's your pick.
It's a smart gut.
Nice.
It's a smart
Nice.
You're
gut.
betting on Shannon and corruption, brother.
Taking him? Taking her, I should say.
Okay, so Marisol McKee is off the board. So now we are on to Rob.
Uh-huh. We want to go rookies. Do you want to go for a rookie that might get a whole bunch of playing time?
Kate, so you have 1 minute left.
Who would you take, Frenchie? I'll take the exact opposite.
Who, my last pick?
No. I'll take Eric Whiteley.
Ooh.
Okay.
Interesting. What faction is he on?
Sorry?
What faction is he on in Schmodown? Is that the
Mark.
No, I don't know. Juice, you're on the clock, by the way.
Well, with the last pick of the 4th round, I would like to take John Roca.
Hey,
John Roca
fourth
was
round
the-
Roca.
That
Fourth
fits.
round.
He almost became fifth round Roca.
That fits.
My man's hard
Yes.
to skip the beat wherever he's at.
That
Like,
up.
It's fitting.
Okay, and now so the
Um,
next pick of round 1. Round 5.
Okay. Yeah, let's see here.
Yeah, I'm running out of board. I'm gonna have to actually look up the rosters.
I was gonna say, Daniel, how many rounds are we doing?
12.
Is it 12? Okay.
let's do it.
You know,
I'm
I'm gonna
prepared for 12.
I'm going all in. I'm going to trust that man that I drafted first, and I'm going to take trust his judgment. I'm going to take Griffin Newman.
Ooh.
Okay.
I wrote his name down. I just wrote his fucking name down. Can I cuss on this? I just wrote his
Yeah.
Yes.
We're cool to swear? Man, this would have went different. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, Snark, you're on.
All right. Well, you got Star Wars. You know what? I'm going to take a guy. Been around a while. Seems to win a lot. Doesn't have a title yet, but maybe considered the best who've never won one. So maybe it's his year. I'm taking Lon Harris.
Ooh,
Ah, you
nice.
Mm.
Delinquent.
Damn, Winnipegian.
Very, very nice.
It's my
Okay.
favorite. He's my favorite.
Okay.
I love Lon. He's awesome.
He's not like the best player, but he's my favorite character.
Oh, hands down. The Delinquent
Yeah.
was a godsend.
Oh my
Uh,
Am
god.
I
Yeah, you're on the clock,
am
Daniel.
I on the clock here?
Uh-huh.
What do I got? Hmm. Okay.
Kate, so you have
Collins,
1 minute
Damon-
left.
Collins, Damon, Oyama, McKee. Okay. I'm okay on IG, I think, with Oyama, but I kind of want another person there. But for now, let's make sure she goes on my team. Marie E. Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh, Marie.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, cool.
Another
Okay.
suspect. Nice.
All right, Taco, you're next.
Marisol's gone already?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I almost took Daniel's advice that he dropped in one of the chats like a couple weeks ago, but he didn't even take his own advice yet, so I don't know if I should. I'll do it. I'll go with Jacoby.
Ooh. Good dude.
Daco, you're a bastard.
Coming from the schemer, you're going to try to trade me a 0-2 player for him by the end of the night.
He probably will.
Bottom
I'll
of his
deny it.
old
Don't worry.
heart.
I will veto it. Okay, Chris, you're on the clock.
Gotcha.
Is that literally your next pick, Frenchie?
It was.
Well, this night's worth it already. Feel like a winner. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for that finger.
Yeah,
I got a
you're-
place for it.
You want to? I can squish them together if you're tight.
Okay.
As long as they're close together.
All right.
Spit on it. Anyways, Chris, please
Okay.
go.
Hey, 1 minute.
This is this might be some risky biscuits. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I'm surprised he's fallen this far, and I'm surprised he doesn't have a match scheduled for this year yet. I'm gonna pick Andres Ace Cabrera.
Damn it!
Nice.
Damn it.
Oh.
I love Ace. I'm going to say it right now. I love Ace so much.
He was on stereo with Christian, and
You're on the
Christian was
clock,
talking about like
Yeah.
his road to the championship, and
So
it
good.
involves like 2 matches and then facing for a title. So he'll probably play the loser of the Kelly Damon match.
So I'll be taking Mr. Gold Leader himself, Evan
Gold
Bushcard.
leader.
Oh,
Oh,
Hushkar.
nice.
Nice.
Now
Alright.
that he's back,
Now we're on
now
round
that he's
6.
back on the clock, the other part of that was that like I really wanted him to face Scrimshaw, because Scrimshaw Ace would be interesting. It's like the one guy in the tournament he didn't get to face. It would have had some build up to it.
And I'll be taking Bet
The
Goddard.
opposite record.
Okay.
Oh, Goddard.
Ah, he was next
Here.
on mine.
Let's take turns, buddy.
I'm ready.
All right, back to you, my man, Chris.
Oh, you bastard.
I am gonna
Freaking
go
Canadian.
with someone who's taken early in the actual Schmodown draft. To the shock of myself, I don't know about you guys. He's part of the Den. Kate's putting all her money in his basket, and he has a match in a couple weeks, and that's Saul.
Yes. Great pick. Great pick.
Saul.
He's gonna surprise. I'll be representing him as his agent next year.
God,
Maybe.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, Taco, you're on the clock.
That's what he's
Please.
saying every time on stereo. So just talk to Juice. Just talk to Juice.
All right. Well, my triple threat list is gone. My singles list is scratched off. My Star Wars has one person left. My IG has one person left, and I have an other list. I might want to start grabbing off my others. All right. Against my much better judgment, let's go with the whatever country he's from. It's not Hungary. Ecuadorian filmmaker, cheesemonger.
Dang it! Dang it!
Josh, the motherfucking engineer.
None other than the
Okay.
Ecuadorian reviewer Josh Tapia.
Yeah,
So,
Josh Tapia. Josh the
I-
engineer.
I like that. A lot of
What
people
was-
are sleeping
what
on
was
him.
Chris?
I was taking
What was
JT
Chris
next.
Top
just
of my
saying
other list.
about the den?
The
What was Chris
Kate,
just saying about the den and
They already
like
took Goddard.
they
That's his own
all
room.
the eggs in a single basket?
yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure nobody has said the name Paul Preston.
Oh,
That was
And
going in
I've
next
just
to
been
him.
watching him slip into the 6th round, and I'ma just grab Paul Preston.
I was going Paul. I was going
well,
Paul.
I'm gonna
Preston,
slip in your
JT.
DMs to get that Paul Preston by the end of the night.
That doesn't sound dirty. Okay, Rob, you're on the clock.
He might even take a loss to freaking James White in a couple weeks. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
No.
Don't
Yeah,
sleep.
I
Don't
mean,
sleep.
maybe if he was still the wizard.
There
No.
comes a time in every draft when you got to pick someone who coming into the season hot. Of all the perfect games last year, only one was from a female.
Oh,
Come on, don't.
She's the pride of parts unknown
Don't.
or Delaware.
Damn.
I'm taking Video Drew.
Oh,
Nice.
she was literally my next. Oh, damn it.
oh, I didn't know she was from Delaware. Okay.
I love her.
She's the best.
All right, Juice, you're on the clock for your first of 2 picks.
For my first pick, I'm going to go with a name that I believe has not been said yet, and he's a current team champion. That's Mark Andreyko.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Granted, we don't know if he's going to be playing that much this year,
That's it.
but
Yeah, 'cause
still,
he said he's not big on singles, but hey,
Yeah.
anything's possible.
yeah.
Okay.
He's still
He's
a team
still a
champion.
Still a
And he's
champion.
still the android.
Um,
I just bought his first book off of eBay.
Nice.
Yeah, only place I can get it. You can't like my comic book guy couldn't find it at any of his distributors.
Which book?
Torso.
Oh, I got it through my comic book guy.
Oh, really? Well, Epic
Yeah,
Hand
it's in
might
my.
be different.
Yeah, I got it right now. You want it? No.
No, I've already bought it. It's on its way.
Okay, good. All right, you're good.
I'm going to go with somebody who I think might be better than Harper, Zach Burnett.
Ooh.
There he is.
I
Burkett.
saw him get interviewed for like
Burkett.
5 seconds.
Burkett.
For cat.
Burkett. Oh, Burkett.
He's a Burnett.
I have it spelled wrong. In my
You drafted Burnett apparently, so
yeah,
Burkett
yeah.
Okay, Stark,
R&B.
you're on the clock.
Well, I got maybe the hot rookie Star Wars guy coming in. Maybe I need a second. It looks like one of the most accurate Star Wars competitors ever is still around. Maybe could have been champ if it wasn't for one word. I'm taking Joseph Grimshaw.
Ooh, nice.
Awesome.
Another good one.
oh,
Oh, Daniel.
we
This
lost
is-
Daniel.
Oh, there it is.
He couldn't stand it. He couldn't stand it.
Where are we at?
Moving up. You.
What were the last few picks?
Scrimshaw and Burkett.
Interesting.
Speaking of Star Wars, they just announced Gina Carano has been let
Ah.
go from Star Wars.
Really?
Aw.
Wait,
Because of
what?
comments? Because of comments, right? Yeah.
he just got let go.
Yeah, that's what you do not bash on the trans community, man. It's gonna
Or in any
backfire.
community.
It's
To be
not
honest.
just that community. she was
okay.
a little.
Yeah.
Yo, oh my god.
You don't drink on the keyboard. Well, I'm doing it right now, but you normally don't.
Yeah.
I was trying to close the chat and I hit back on the browser instead.
Well, we're done already. You missed it.
Okay, you're on the
All
clock
right.
now.
Yeah, I already have my pick. Going in that Star Wars vein, Molly Damon.
Oh, nice.
What's better? What's better
Come
than
on!
one Damon? 2 Damons.
Did I tip my board? Oh my god. That's the end of my. Ugh. Pretty mad at you right
I
now.
actually need to put A Damon and M Damon.
We noticed. We got it.
And you are on the clock, Taco.
I did not see this coming. I was gonna go Molly Damon or Video Drew. You guys, you schemers, all of you. Do I go my very bottom IG or do I go my next other? All right. This is not easy. Might be stupid, but I really love the guy. I love the fact that he was plucked literally out of the audience and obscurity. And I had him last year, and I'm pretty sure somebody called me stupid for grabbing him. And I got to go with the Hurricane. I think he is something else, and I think he's got the same year Paul Preston has in front of him. So I'm going to have to go Jader Hurricane Paramo.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, you're on the clock.
Okay. I need another Star Wars player.
Well, it's definitely not Carano.
Do you? I got an M.
Definitely not. Yeah. For good fucking reason.
Yeah, she should have stayed on Alderaan. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Fucking
Too soon?
Too soon. My ass has been what, 40 years? But the
Sorry, I forgot to turn off the timer on the last one.
like, my time's up already. Shit.
Now you've got about 45 seconds.
Thank you. Got a lot of singles. Yeah. That's, you know what? Yeah. We're
Right?
Look, GD Star Wars might sink me this year. I'm gonna go with Lacey Gillerin.
Oh, nice. One of the, to me, unknown rookies.
Pretty unknown. I've listened to a couple of her stereo things, and she definitely knows her stuff. I'm super interested. I believe she's one of the Star Wars writers.
You're on the clock, by the way.
From the
Yeah, I know.
website.
Oh,
These
there's
guys,
net
these
writers.
guys are nuts. I just realized no one took Mark Riley.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah,
one took.
I know.
I'm taking freaking Mike Riley.
No, he's
I'm
on my
well
sleeper
aware Mark
list,
Riley's
but
on the board.
yeah,
I'm well
not on
aware.
mine.
we all know where
Alright.
he is. We're just letting him slide.
Nah, yeah, and that is a mistake. That is a mistake. All
What
right.
was this round 5?
Back
That
on the
sounds
clock,
about right.
All right. So my pick, he's in all 3 of my fantasy drafts.
It's
He's
like
someone
round
I'm-
8.
Yeah, we're on round 8.
He's out in all 3 of my fantasy drafts. I believe in the guy. Sorry, Juice, Jacob Navin.
That's all right. I wasn't going to take him. No, I knew that was coming. Nice.
I was
probably-
actually gonna take
And
him
he's the
maybe
only
this
one in
round.
all 3 of my leagues, man.
Okay, Chris,
Oh,
you
nice.
next.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what name you said. What'd you say?
He said Whitnabin, right?
Nathan.
Is it Whitnabin?
Yeah.
I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
You don't know who that is? You're talking to his manager.
Oh
Taco.
no, I'm well aware of who he is.
No, I'm
Oh,
talking
that's
to
probably
Taco.
why I don't know him.
It's the Taco. It's Juice's manager, bro.
Where-
Oh,
You don't
okay.
get to know him.
Hey, Joe.
Oh.
Juice, how's it going?
So,
I remember
Yeah,
a guy named Juice. I don't know if you really want to grab his nickname, but
well,
Okay, you've got 1 minute.
I got his poster. But
Okay.
yeah, it's more of
You like the juice?
I get it. It's ironic. Okay.
I'm
There's a player I was
rebranding. Rebranding the juice. It's got a
There's
bad
a player I
rap.
was taking early. So, I mean, I still don't understand how this player taken early, but I think I'm a sip the Kool-Aid. Has someone taken Alonso Duralde?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, also on my sleeper list.
I'm a sip the Kool-Aid. Alonso Duralde.
That ain't Kool-Aid, man. That's some real stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
That's at
eggnog,
least
right? He's
light
Chris's
beer.
guy.
Okay, Taco, you are next on the clock, my man.
I just finished this 10% Abyss. It's pretty good. Not a sponsor. Give me a second. All right. Do I go IG, who I've never heard of, who I know has a match coming up? Has anyone grabbed Sullivan?
No.
Cool. I'm reminding you guys he exists.
Okay.
It's either
Should
that or
notify the
someone else.
league.
How much time do I got left, Soda?
You got a minute.
Okay, y'all remember Chris Stuckman?
Wait,
had
so
one
you're not
match?
taking Sully?
No, I do not. I'm not. You remember Stuckman played Snyder and won?
Yeah.
And no one remembers that, and Stuckman still won't play. I'm going to take his friend who he does a lot of reviews with. Juice knows what I'm doing. I'm taking a flick pick. Everyone's sleeping on this guy. He got drafted like 9. You're all idiots. He's amazing. I'm taking John Flickinger.
Nice.
He's the best. I love
I don't care.
him.
No one's going to grab him. I'm going to pull a Burnett and grab White right now. I don't care.
Okay. Sitting here, looking through my options.
Yeah, you're on the clock.
Do I do it?
What faction's James White on?
Do I do it?
It's corruption.
Flickinger? Flickinger?
Yeah, you picked Flickinger. I was like,
No, not Flickinger.
No, Flickinger's on the dungeon, right?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
dungeon.
Someone asked
He's
for
like my
James
only
White.
dungeon player, and I'm a dungeon head. It sucks.
Someone asked for
Okay.
James White, and I said corruption.
Hey,
okay,
that's
so hold on.
one thing we can agree on, Dago, is we're both dungeon chills.
Okay, so
I've
you
always been a dungeon
picked,
head.
you did pick
I was a dungeon
Flickinger.
head when they
I
were
heard like
failing.
3 names.
Same here.
Yeah,
You did
my
pick
man picked Flickinger. Yeah.
I
Okay,
said
cool.
Flickinger.
Yeah, you did Sully first, and then Flickinger, and then all of a sudden I heard James White.
No, somebody else said.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a joke about how
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
You're messing with the commissioner's head, folks.
I'm the only one drinking. It's not my fault. You guys are lost.
All right.
It's my day
I'm-
off, man.
I'm gonna take Vinny Mancuso.
Ooh,
Go on.
Nice.
He's a
good pick.
dude, a good.
Very nice.
The ice pick.
Rob.
He's a good dude. All right. Well, do I take someone proven? Do I take a rookie? I believe now it's had a match. I gotta pick here either way. Coming up, I'm gonna take Jesse Swift.
Ooh, nice. That's
Yeah.
the homie.
That's the one I argued with. Yeah.
It's gonna lose Amaru, but
That was
Yeah, I got Moses. That's the only reason I think that's it.
Okay, Juice, you're on the clock for your first of 2 picks.
okay. I know my first. I'm gonna have to think about the second. For the first one, I'm gonna go Ty Lieberman.
Ooh.
Mm.
He's another one in that Barbarian Irwin round of just insane nerds, trivia nerds. And then
Swift just went, eh?
Yeah, Stark
All
took him.
right. All right.
The Jackal.
Which I still don't get that nickname, to be honest.
I don't know why they gave him to him either. Like, they already
Yes.
have a Coyote. Why make him a Jackal?
Christian likes alliteration.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you got 30 seconds,
All
Juice.
right. I'm gonna go all in on the exchange. Either I win with the exchange or I lose with the exchange. Mark Haas.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, come on. He's actually on my list.
Yeah.
Okay, Snark, you're back on the clock.
Well, I'm taking do. Well. Do I take a guy that I think I'm gonna get? at least a couple of matches this year.
Someone in the chat wants Chad Kroger picked.
Oh, come on.
my
Just
God.
because these guys are Canadian, you have to bring up Nickelback? Come on.
Son of a bitch.
They have Rush. Give them a break.
I'm going
And
to take a guy that I hope will beat the Geeks. I'm taking Mark Edward Hoyt.
Ooh,
Great,
nice.
great pick.
Nice.
Damn.
I
love the Hoyt.
Fucking name down.
I would have took him if I
Okay.
didn't have him on my other team.
Okay, Daniel.
Hmm. How far can I push this? I guess it's guaranteed points, right? Can I take James White
Those are
Yeah.
guaranteed points.
because he plays Paul Preston?
Oh,
Oh, come on.
but I have to
seriously?
be honest. With his last season, he's got to
So
turn
what?
around.
That's why there's comeback player of the year. That's why that category exists. Is for
Run the
Paul
clock, by the
Preston.
way,
He's
Pat.
having a
My
good
man
year.
opening matches against Bibiani.
Yeah,
He did
true.
Yeah.
good. He did good.
I'm with Lopez on this one. All right, Sullivan.
All right.
Not bad for a 9th round pick.
Yeah.
I need another Star Wars player, and I guess he'll do.
All right, Chris.
Has anyone taken Janine?
Nope.
No, not
No.
yet.
I shall take Janine the Machine.
I was gonna.
Okay, Lou.
All right. I'm really surprised she's been underrated here. Haley Fouch.
Oh,
Ooh.
You're surprised?
yeah.
Yeah.
Who said
All
that?
right. The first pick is round 10, guys.
All
I don't
right.
know. What faction's she on?
Oh,
It's swag. I
Swag.
actually have faith
Trip.
in that. Yes.
And my
That's a good manager for her, though. It really is. It's a really good pick.
and my
And
next
a good team.
and my next pick is Greg Alba.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Star of an
Idris.
episode of season 1 of It's Always Sunny.
Ooh, that's
Greg
it.
Elba?
Yeah, he was actually he was in an episode in the first season.
What?
Yep.
He was like, all right,
He was,
cool. I didn't know
he
that.
was babyface back then. I think
Yeah,
it
he
was
had to be like
third-
15.
yeah, he was like the 3rd episode or something like that. I just remember they went to a house party and Greg Alba had like a one line.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know
All right,
that.
Chris, you're next.
All right. I have a few swag players. I think I can pick up another.
Good drip.
I'm gonna rock with the drip drip, and that drip is Jen Kemp.
Oh,
Ooh.
Cool. Was that a boo or an ooh?
Ooh.
An oof and a boo because I wanted her.
yeah. Jake Taco.
I don't want to say great minds think alike because one of those minds is you, Frenchie. But
Why all the hate? I've done nothing wrong.
Fired.
that's probably why. I always have to tell people who I work with, if I'm making fun of you, it means I like you. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah, true.
It's simple as that. I mean,
Okay, so just for clarification, there he is, babyface Greg Alba, and
whoa!
Always Sunny.
Look at that little guy.
What?
Yeah.
an-
Hell,
Baby Craig Alpha
Yeah.
spotted.
Oh, that's
look at
awesome.
that hair.
Yeah, and then you look at him now.
Yeah, I love Greg Elba.
The
Okay.
glow up, man. The glow
I
up.
think he got robbed on his Bradley Cooper freaking opening. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay,
Oh my god, that was really good.
I'm gonna have to, as I already said, great minds think alike, and I'm gonna have to go with the Humphrey.
Ooh, the split.
Hmm. Okay.
No, broke up the team.
Yeah, you're
And-
shining, Taco.
Yeah, you're
You're
working
shining.
Shannon.
Okay, Daniel.
Yeah, I've been
I'm okay
sitting
with
here.
that. Shannon's amazing.
I've been sitting here telling myself I gotta shore up my IG, and the people are slimming, and Jen Kemp is now gone, Janine's now gone. So I have no other choices.
That's why I grabbed Humphrey.
I'm gonna pick Brandon Hanna.
Oh,
Under 80%.
Can we please know that Humphrey went before Hannah and IG. I want everyone to know
before
that.
Hannah.
I want everyone to know that.
Okay, Snark, you're on the clock.
How did Roxy
I want
draft?
that to be written down somewhere.
Yeah, I
Brandon
don't know.
Hannah fell to the 10th
It is
round.
in the chat.
based on personality, honestly.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Somebody probably tricked her into thinking like,
And you know what? Apparently, he's the sweetest guy. It's just his character is such an ass that we kind of forget it's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really
Well,
good at his
Yeah, I
character.
just developed this
gotta-
real life hatred for Brandon Hannah, and I'm like, wait, I don't even know this guy.
Hey, yo, 1 minute, Snark.
You have to
Well,
win to be a heel. Anyways.
Yeah.
I don't have any tag teams together, it looks like.
Neither do I.
Yeah, but that's not
That
really
ends
up play
now.
right
That
now.
will end now. That will
Oh.
end goddamn now. I'm gonna take Whitney Sewell.
Oh,
Nice.
the
Who
beauty.
you got?
The
All right.
beauty.
That's definitely a sleeper
Okay,
pick.
Juice, you're first of your 2 picks.
all right, I very well could have a team because Barbarian could get teamed with like any other of the 6 people on the exchange that I have. But
It's gonna be paired with the one you don't.
yeah, be him and JTE. I'm gonna go with one of my suspect boys, Frankie Alvarez.
Ooh, was next on my list.
He's got a match coming up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
brother Lomas.
Ooh, I should take Lomas.
With the brother.
I'm gonna take
Did
Brother
we not?
Lomas.
Did
too.
no one grab Lomas?
I'm gonna grab
He's
Lomas.
literally on my list. I've been scratched out. No one
I'll
grabbed him.
I'll get
He's
points
next
either
on my
way.
list.
So you're taking Lomas.
Why did I
Taking the
scratch
good
him
brother.
out?
Yeah, I'm taking Brother Lomas. Yep, Frankie
Okay.
Alvarez and Brother Lomas.
Why did I scratch him? Oh my god, I'm still pissed at myself.
It's okay, I forgot to scratch out Duralde.
Yeah, but I scratched out a player, not forgot.
How many rounds are we going, by the way?
12.
12. Okay, so
We're on round 11.
Yeah, we just started around 11.
perfect.
Now, are we capping at 12 peeps, or is Frenchie getting 13 players?
You're not gonna let that go. I worked for that extra pick, Chris. I worked for it.
So we're gonna let our man get 13 players.
Nah,
His last
no,
pick
no.
will
I need
be.
to know.
My last pick's my last pick.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just so I can trade for like 50 picks next year.
No, it
Well-
also disappears. You could have traded that draft capital, but
I
But
think
it was an advantage for me, so I kept it.
Shannon and the rest of corruption has an eye for talent.
Damn right.
that's why I
I'm
took
gonna
most of them.
take-
Yes.
I'm gonna take Jacob London.
Oh, nice.
All right.
All right, Daniel.
Okay. I'm looking at one here. Three Star Wars seems pretty nice. All right. She's really impressed me, and I want to see her play.
You know,
She's got a match
I'm just gonna say
scheduled.
this right now. I
She's
will
got-
never
wait.
understand the hate Nickelback gets ever. They are a good band.
she's-
Can I leave? Can you just put all my players back on and I'm just going, all right, Kamish?
as I was saying there, she's got a match scheduled, and it's against likely Chris's pick right here. I'm gonna take Chrissy V.
Okay.
All right.
And that brings us to you, Taco.
All right.
But no, seriously, I've never understood the hate Nickelback.
I was about to
Why does
explain it.
everybody
No, I was about to explain it to you. Can I, really quick?
It's
I got 90
country
seconds.
music through a distortion pedal. It's terrible.
Okay,
hate
I'll
it?
explain it.
Great live.
I've never purposely listened to a Nickelback song, right? I've never wanted to, and I know 30 of them by heart. That means, and also, I don't think any of them are good, which means they're all talent, or they're no talent and all catch. That's why I don't like them, and I've never liked them. I just hear one word, and I have the rest of the song stuck in my head, and I've never wanted to listen to them on purpose. It's literally ear.
Oh,
That's my pick.
that's okay. Looks like
And
Chad,
Nickelback cut their
Chad
internet.
Kruger got a hold of his internet.
Yeah.
No, man. Like, I mean,
Dude, I would-
I've honestly
If I
think
ran
they're some
into
of
him at a bar,
one of the
I'd
better,
tell you.
more talented bands out there.
Oh wait,
just-
Soda, you're taking it too far, brother. Like,
I'm the one drinking Stacey Howard.
I've also got a music background, so I actually know what I'm talking about.
oh,
Stacey
See,
Howard.
that's one of those like things that doesn't make sense with the rest of the things you said. It's like I like having my tongue cut out. Also, I like having a
By
tongue.
the way, you have 15 seconds.
Yeah, I already said Stacey Howard.
Okay.
Nickelback sucks. I got 15 seconds to say that.
is it my turn?
No, Nickelback sucks. I got 15 seconds. All right,
Look,
go ahead.
like honestly, like that is your opinion. Like I'm not going to take that away from you. Just me sitting there listening to them, I just never understood it. I could pick.
It's cool.
I could pick far worse. I can tell you far worse bands that a lot of people like.
I'm
Oh,
not going to
totally.
take it away from you either. If you
All
want to
right.
waste your time listening to a crap band, it's all you, man.
This is not the Nickelback track. Let's go to Chris, man.
Yeah, the
And
Nickelback.
by the way, I was referring to Imagine Dragons.
Cool, we agree. Common ground. Let's hang
Yeah,
out.
I think their lead singer is shit and can't sing for shit live. Anyways,
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Okay, so my man Daniel already kind of leaked my pick. I got to go with the sentimental favorite. This is I got to pick with my 11th pick. He's probably gonna be mad at me if he finds out I took him at 11. I got to go with the Rager.
Nice.
let's not tell them.
He's actually was on my list. All right.
Hey Lou,
I love
you
rap.
just-
Well, I'm
you
friends
just-
with his client or with his advocate. Not
And
with
you just took my last pick, Chris. God damn it.
Scheme a little harder, schemer.
Oh, I will.
Want to hang out later? I got a couple drafts in mind or trades in mind.
Fuck it. Let's go for it. Let's give him a partner, Rachel Silvestrini.
ooh,
Yeah.
okay, and that is Lou's final pick. So
Are we
now-
tallying it up after and putting on screen to see the?
Well, nobody told me that, so no.
We
I
got
can,
one more round, right?
I can
This is
try
the
to do
last
it.
round, yeah.
I
So
can
Chris.
try to do it fast while these guys are finishing the round. Rob.
Also, I'm looking back here, and it seems that. Okay, never mind. Soda's just bad.
But
Never mind. Oh, you
So
wrote.
this is my last pick right here, round 12.
Yeah.
Now, do I? God damn! I only have 2 Star Wars players. Ah, shit.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, I really went singles and IG heavy, especially to start. I'm gonna. You know what? I don't know. Let me double check. How much time I got, Soda?
You have 45 seconds.
Wait, I got some time. So I think Nickelback's a bad band. Kidding. I'm not.
I'm not kidding.
I'm not revisiting this conversation. I'm gonna take one half of the Witching Power. She somehow fell all the way here, and Haley Fouch was taken before her, and I think it's a crime. Perry Nemiroff.
Ooh. Yes.
Nice pick. I totally forgot. That's a great pick.
He's off the board.
He Nimmy.
Kevin
That's
Smith
great.
also not taken, right?
Yeah.
But now
Oh.
you just gave away your hand. Taco.
I wasn't going to take him.
Oh.
I won't either. Oh,
Just reminding people.
Yeah, I was just reminding you.
oh, Snow Minotti. I get it.
About goddamn time.
It's like
We're at
Culver,
almost
you
an
guys
hour?
are- dude.
It's
Wow.
round
Negative
12.
30 all week. I'm torn right now between a guy who I know is really good at singles and one of my favorite human beings ever.
Right.
Do you know where I'm going right now?
No.
All right.
I think
God damn it. All right. Adam Witt.
I love Adam Witt. Good
Yeah.
dude.
He's my right up
Yeah, he's the
there
best.
with freaking Lon Harris. He's amazing.
Dude.
I want to hang out with that guy so bad.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have dude's awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome to
Yeah.
talk to. We had him
Nah,
I
on
bet.
a couple of times, and fuck, he's awesome.
They had him on
Oh,
our
I
show.
but
He's the
he's
best.
just the coolest dude. Like,
Oh,
he'll
hands
help
down.
you move. Like, he's that guy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What you see on screen is what you get off.
Oh yeah.
I
yeah.
I must pause everybody.
By the way, Daniel,
Uh,
last pick.
Yes, I'm on the clock. This is the last pick. I have been scrolling through this chat, poring over it, up and
There's a
down
chat?
and down and up and up and down. Yeah, there's a private chat that has all our picks in it.
Hey,
Um,
Snark, you need to trim your nose hairs.
Listen, I believe
Mesmerizing.
there is a Dragon Con player still on the board.
Oh,
Nobody picked Zach Perkett.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
I did not see it anywhere.
There's
I might-
no way I was
I
gonna
might have spelled it
slide
wrong,
off
but
the
it was
draft
taken.
board.
Oh, he spelled it wrong. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Round
Okay,
7 was the
okay.
first pick.
I
of
got
round
him.
7.
I got him 7. Yeah.
All right.
Sounds
Give him
good.
90 seconds to start again.
We still got 45.
I'm good. 45 seconds. I have my backup pick, but
So do you lean against trees often? Right.
specifically that one, yes. I used to hang out at my buddy's place. It's like across the street from his, but down
It's
by
like a
the
nice
water.
tree.
And we'd just like sit there, chill for smoke,
7.
whatever.
cool.
We have 15 seconds, Daniel.
All right, last pick.
Yep.
Let's go with Paige Frabetti.
Ooh.
The Boston Badass.
Yeah.
Best
Okay.
nickname of the bunch.
All right, so I'm writing everyone's picks. If someone wants to help me, I'm at Juice takes Markanopic and just name all the names. I'll put them on the Excel.
I can. I'll,
Snark, your
I'll
last
copy
pick.
him.
Well, do I go extra Star Wars? Do I go? I don't know if this guy would have a tag team partner or not. Okay, for my last pick, I'm going to take. I'm going to take David Del Rio.
Nice. He was my other pick.
That's yeah.
When I said a guy who needed a break, or a guy who's really good in singles, or Adam Wynn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the two.
He was my other pick.
Dude is very underrated.
He's good.
I'll be. I've got to step off for a second. I need to take a phone call.
Okay.
No problem. If someone can help me, I'm at me picking Laura Kelly and then me picking.
Juice, you're on the clock for the very last pick of the draft.
Oh yeah, Jake.
I only have mine down in order, but that's it.
I will
Frankie,
go.
I
I'll
don't
get
think
this out of
mine
the
was
way
in
because
the
I think
chat.
I have my mind made up.
Frenchie, I'm putting my picks in the chat.
Yeah, but they already are in the chat. So okay, yeah, okay,
Well, no,
Uh,
everybody should clump their picks together.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
What-
yeah. I'm gonna do that.
I'm confused, Soda. You wrote after Laura Kelly, you wrote Hannah and then Drew.
Drew McWeeny?
Oh,
Drew. Or
No, Hannah wasn't taking it early. That was a mistake.
Yeah, I earlier I mistakenly put Hannah instead of Meyer, and I did correct that.
but like, for me, Drew is video Drew, so that's why I got confused.
Gotcha. Yeah, for her it was just video Drew. But anyways, you have
Yeah.
40 seconds.
I believe if I'm correct, Peggy Gubbins is still on the board.
That is correct.
Okay, I'm gonna take her for my last pick.
Okay, and that is all of the picks.
nice. I have 2 people no one grabbed. All right.
Nice.
Okay.
Right
Sorry,
on.
just had someone calling me, wishing me a happy birthday, which is
Is it your
in an
birthday?
hour.
Your birthday?
It's in
Oh,
an hour and
You had to
15
just
minutes.
shove it right in there, didn't you? Just bring it
Yeah.
up.
Well, happy early birthday, dude.
Happy birthday,
Thank you,
brother.
thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bon fête.
One
Yeah.
fight.
There you go.
Bun
Close enough,
fight, yeah.
Isn't it also Bon NFSL? If you want to go like actual technical French.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Joyeux
actually.
anniversaire, yeah.
That okay. In school, it was taught with Bonavista.
That
Dude, I
just
struggle
sounds
with
off.
English, man. Like, what are you guys doing right now?
I was born in Quebec, raised in BC, but my entire household spoke French all my life.
Nice. You're born in Quebec. I watch a lot of Letterkenny. I'm pretty much from Quebec too.
No, you're not.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're
Not
not.
even close.
No.
That was the
That's-
joke, Frenchie. Thanks for showing up.
Yep.
Have
It,
you,
was- it
That's
was
a good
sarcasm,
show.
not a statement.
have
That
you
and
listened to
Corn-
Celine Dion once?
Yeah,
That
I watched
and-
Titanic.
That I love that.
Okay,
movie.
then you're.
honestly, if you wanna see-
It was
If you
the
want
same
to see how
down
close, how close it is to being Canadian, Letterkenny and Corner Gas are the two I'd pick.
Yeah.
Cool. I love Letterkenny. I literally was watching that with the wife today.
Yeah, Corner Gas is pretty good too, but that's more on like the I guess softer humor side. It's more witty.
Letterkenny's just amazing writing. That's all
hands
it
down.
is to me. It's
Hands
just
down.
some of the best
Writing
writing
is-
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, like, I keep forgetting we're on finish draft. Can someone just help me? I'm at Taco takes Jacoby.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be round. That was my fourth pick. Was Jacoby.
Yeah. So just
I
name
mean-
them one by one.
Mine?
No, like the rest of the list, just for me to write them, not have to read, because I see in double and it's kind of hard for me to do that.
I only
Where-
wrote down
where
mine.
you at again?
Anyone?
Where you at? No, where you at in the thing?
I'm at
My
Taco
fourth
takes Jacoby.
Let's see, Bangkok. When was that? It was
Fourth round.
Oh, okay. So I took Ace after that.
Okay, so Chris
Oh.
takes Ace. Then
I mean,
Trying to get me
honestly,
mad
if we all just wrote our factions into the chat,
Yeah.
wouldn't that work?
Very much so.
Because I got that written down. Not going to
All
do
right.
your guys' homework for you. Jeez.
Mm.
I was gonna put him on screen.
Yeah,
that's
I
why.
have mine on my board here.
Yeah,
I got Post-it notes stuck to this cardboard. How did you guys do yours? I wrote these at work during a 12-hour graveyard. And I
did
brought
mine-
them home and stuck into my
I just
notebook.
wrote down all my picks in an envelope.
Nice, Lopez. What's up? Nice.
I
I
needed to
dig
pick
it.
paper, I couldn't find any, so I found this.
This is 5 a.m. is what this is. 5 a.m. into a 12-hour graveyard shift.
A few weeks. It was like a couple weeks ago now. It was before the draft. We did on the Let's Get Ready Network. We all took a faction and we drafted for that faction. So I had all those notes carried over from this time around. So
All on envelopes too?
no, those are all on my laptop.
Don't send that anywhere, man.
Oh, like I was the only thing that was hard for me were the first few rounds because we didn't do the first three because the factions were already picked the top three.
Yeah.
So besides that, I mean, I was all good from that point forward. And if y'all had taken Radis from me, I would have been shitty.
He was my next one when you took him.
Yeah, same here.
He was actually on my not other list. Because I got triple threat, singles, Star Wars IG, and then other. And he was on my normal.
I was gonna make him my last pick, but Daniel's like, I'm gonna pick Chrissy V. It's like, oh damn it, now I have to pick the Rager.
Yeah. I got 2 IGs,
Paramount.
2 Star Wars, 2 triple threats. I think I did okay.
I think my sleeper pick, I don't know, like how Duralde or Janine fell so low. I was surprised to still see. Actually, I wrote down their names. I'm like, yo, we'll see what happens. And like word, I was happy with it. I needed Star Wars.
I'm surprised Duralde fell low. I love Janine, and I've loved Janine since she was like just posting her stuff on Facebook before she was even like in the league. But she just had really bad luck lately, and she was on my list. Somebody grabbed her first.
Honestly,
She just
I
wasn't
think
as high as I wished she was. I love Janine.
getting for me McKee, Wilson, Preston in 4, 5, 6. Like, because I'm stuck in the middle.
Daniel, I'm so pissed you picked fucking Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson was on my list on my Star Wars.
I was so pissed. She was my next one after you picked the dude.
Yep.
I
had to
wanted-
write
I
in
saw
Sullivan
her-
because of you bastard.
And like other than Harper and like the people who we have game tape on, she's the highest touted as the most recent Dragon Con winner. And
I
also
thought-
our interview
I'm
with her
surprised
was
you
just
picked Harper.
delightful. So
Marie is she's such a sweetheart. I loved talking to Marie the few times we have, and like I think any of the Dragon Con peeps can beat Harper, and people are forgetting that. Like it all comes down to Schmodown gameplay, and I think Burkett and Wilson are in prime positions to learn the game.
All right.
I
I'm
completely.
gonna have to go with Frenchie on this one. If you've listened to Harper talk lately, dude's got something, man. Dude's on top of his game, and he was written down. And I don't write a lot of rookies down, as you probably noticed. But dude, Harper's a good pick. I think he's really good.
Look, I did a stereo episode with him yesterday, okay? And that guy, for someone who's brand new, he's talking like he's been watching Schmodown since season 1. And
that's what I'm talking about.
How much he like absorbs fast. He's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
Scary,
I've said on record on Spin from the Real that I am fucking terrified of Thomas Harper.
Yeah.
If I saw Thomas Harper in a dark alley, I'd turn away. I'd walk the other direction.
Dude's a fucking jag.
I would just say hello.
Yeah,
that right there is
criminal.
I think I'd start sweating if I shook his hand. And he's such a nice guy. He's been so nice to me. I got to talk to him, but I'm like, damn. Like the first time I met him, I'm like, this man does not like me. He's not rocking with me. But then he said he loved coming on our show, and I'm like, oh, great, fantastic. As I'm shaking my boots.
He's
looks like we're missing.
Is he that intimidating?
No, he's not. But he's a military prosecutor, though.
Yeah,
that's fucked up if you think about it.
All right,
he's fucking smart.
He's like in Jag. He's the guy from Jag.
He's well spoken. He's good looking. He's everything I envy.
He is good looking.
Like
I'll give you that.
I was intimidated by Thomas Harper,
Are we missing Mark's faction or
what? Oh, well,
I'm
I didn't
looking
get
in the chat.
I got it written on Post-it notes. What do you want me to do?
Lou wants to type in the chat so we can make it.
Well, I've been staring at your guys' beautiful faces. I'm not. Here, I'll do it on my phone. I've been talking to my wife. Oh, I haven't. I've been ignoring her. She just sent me something. Are you almost done?
1, 2.
While you're doing that, I just want to for some comparison. So I did a fantasy draft where we had 12 people or like 10 people.
Okay.
And what?
Sorry, I wanted to know which chat to. Okay.
Oh,
we're good. I'm new with this.
We had 10 people, and this was before the free agency special and the draft. So like, I had like Barbarian. I was like 11th or 10th pick. Alex Damon, Mark Riley. I picked 3rd. Mark Hoyk. I picked Andrew Guy. David Del Rio, Frankie Alvarez, and a couple other people that weren't even drafted. Yeah. So it's a very, very, very different, completely different league. This draft.
Yeah.
I want to say that I was surprised by the Barbarian pick. I'm not even going to front. Barbarian's a great opening pick, especially what that man's going to do this year on some real shit.
I think 3 divisions.
All right, sorry.
Who knows what could happen to Collins and Dan?
Right,
couple things of bad luck, and they just don't have that many matches. But Barbarian's going to be there.
Well, that's why I think actually get Intergeekdom matches this year, right? He was talking about it last year, so I'm hoping that he goes for it this year.
Yeah.
He said he'll be Intergeekdom champion this year.
Fuck yeah.
He did what he did studying for like a month or two. Like it was like last second. Now he's been preparing this whole year for Intergeekdom.
I mean, he's essentially co-managing the exchange. So he knows what he's doing.
I don't know that Adam Collins won't play Intergeekdom either. I believe we asked him about it before after his first match. I asked him, what do you think about branching into Intergeekdom?
No, we actually
and he said, he felt. Yeah, or I thought his first one, he had.
It was around.
I thought he did a play-in right before Roca.
I think it aired after his first match.
Yeah, it was after the play-in before Roca. And we told him he was going to beat Roca. I remember telling him that.
Talking about Collins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm typing and trying to listen, and I still hear. You actually called Collins? Dude, I would have never called Collins. I did not know that frickin' Martin Starr looking bastard was that good. I couldn't have called it in a second.
Yeah, that's an accurate way to describe him.
I mean, come
I
on, dude.
was like,
All right.
when we
Me-
interviewed him, I was this close to asking the first question as like, how was it to like co-star with Sam Levine in Freaks and Geeks?
I would have killed you. I would have.
Bro, what's it like
Killed
working
you.
with Mike Judge in Silicon Valley? Or Kamel Nanjiani, whoever the most famous person is. It's probably
right.
Mike Judge.
You were Spider-Man's teacher. That's super cool.
I forgot about that.
You got Spider-Man's teacher and the lab guy who got free pizza in the Incredible Hulk.
True.
He's also a throwaway character in Community.
Yeah, and he also did a
Hi.
one-off as a pity date for Robin in season 1 of How I Met Your Mother. It turns
Yeah,
out
you're right.
I love that episode of Community. The model
Oh,
you
yeah.
ran off. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh
I
my
actually like
God.
all episodes of Community because
That
I'm a Dan
science
Harmon
checked out.
freak. Where's my 7? Was Jader. What did I write? All right. I'm not even paying attention.
I would have loved you guys to do a Collins interview and talk to him as if he's Martin Starr the whole time, and he's not in on it.
You think he'd ever be down for that? I don't know.
No, like
With no,
Just
if you didn't tell him ahead of
Ignore
time,
everything he says and ask him Martin Starr questions.
Yeah.
Like, and ignore his answer and be like, so, we're Sam Levine, and like, just ignore him. It would be hilarious.
like Freaks and Geeks is an incredible show. It recently came back on Hulu. Like, how was it getting the word about about it going to Hulu and the whole generation finding it again?
You know what's underrated is the follow-up to that, Undeclared.
Undeclared is amazing.
It's
I
really
love
Honestly,
Undeclared.
I
There's
would
an
have
episode-
loved.
There's an
I would've
episode that's
loved to
literally
have
like
done
20
that.
people prototype.
Yeah.
It's so good. Oh,
all
I
right.
would
Then
love
everyone
to do
said
that
the picks, by
Martin
the way.
Starr gimmick interview right after he won the championship.
What is
Oh my
So,
God.
like, he's
The worst
sitting
time.
there. He just won the singles championship at Spectacular, and I'm just asking him.
How was Tom Holland when you first met him?
I,
All right. But yeah,
All right,
did
Does he
everyone
speak
I'm
with a
done
British
typing in my
accent?
chat.
Off-
I got 2 more people left. I can't believe I was the only guy drinking. I just feel like a schmuck now. Jeez.
I was huffing glue.
God,
I get up at
Jesus,
5
man.
a.m.
I live in Fargo, so I should have made a meth joke by now, but I didn't.
I refuse to disclose what I was doing before I popped on this StreamYard.
Oh boy, oh boy.
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna happen for me after this.
Also,
Uh,
I think New Mexico has stolen from Fargo in the like Zeitgeist meth game at least.
Yeah, because no one's heard of Fargo besides that amazing movie that has nothing to do with Fargo.
And sure,
Well, yes, but Breaking Bad is one of the greatest television series ever.
True, but I'm just saying this place has more people than teeth. All right, like there's a lot of meth heads here, man. Like, they're the best workers in my factory. They all smoke light bulbs.
I know there's a Burlington coat factory there. I didn't know.
I think I did it. Send. Sup? I paid attention.
You did.
Had to read off of 4 post-it notes at once. 3? Can't even count.
10, 11, 12.
Did I mess up?
Did he send it to Crisis Week? 'Cause I don't see it.
I
I put it in the private chat.
private
I
chat.
paid
Lou.
attention.
Everyone else is.
Oh, okay.
I started typing it in the Facebook chat, right?
So is
In
this
my-
the part
my-
where we announce we're gonna meet every Wednesday at this time? Just so
What?
so Taco is the other one drinking. This will be like
What?
our happy hour for our fantasy league.
Yeah. If I knew that my draft would have been like, if I knew we were going to be streaming, I wouldn't have opened a 10% 24-ounce beer before.
I didn't know we were going live either. It caught me off guard.
Yeah, I
Like,
could
when
tell
you
in
said
your
it, I'm like,
face.
Whoa! Okay.
Yeah, I had no clue. But you've done it before. Like the only YouTube I've done is the failed YouTube channel 5 years ago. Like, I don't know what's up. I
Well,
tried
I-
to review
I wasn't
movies.
ready for the camera, so I was gonna be that schmuck that just had his picture on the whole time. But
Yeah.
Then so
Oh, by
it's
the
like,
way,
To
unprofessional
be
movie
fair,
reviews.
that would have
5
been
years ago?
fine.
Plug.
no, because like I would have been the odd man out. And I'm right in the middle, like freaking Brady Bunch style. I'm like, no, I'll pop on. Let me just
I don't-
put a hat
I like
on.
your hat. There's that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and your weird shark glasses.
Macho Man.
They're my macho man.
Also, if I would have known that we would have been doing this, I wouldn't be sitting on my like bed in front of random stuff. I would have been in front of something that made sense. Look,
All right, so let's say who we think, except for ours, we kind of choose our own faction. Who's got the best draft?
Do we have the official list?
oh, God, you have to keep making me exit full screen. I thought you guys were the professionals.
We're not professionals in nothing.
Yeah. You
You
see
guys
our
got
show, right?
followings and stuff? Jeez. Come on. I work in a sugar factory. What do you want from me?
Sweet.
Yeah, good joke. Yeah, I haven't heard that 1,000 times.
I honestly, I caught that after
I just got it.
Before I was married, every chick who I tried to pick up, I was like, yeah, I work in a sugar factory. They're like, you must be sweet. I'm like, not anymore. Fuck that up. Like, not after that bad pun.
All right,
Yeah.
but, Dan, are you the one compiling?
But
No,
you
I
were.
thought you
For
were.
a second.
Okay, because I stopped that for a while. Okay, so let me just finish it.
Who's the best besides your own? I feel like I have the worst after looking at you guys. Because everyone I read, I'm like, that's the best. That's the best.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
I'm looking
me.
like damn. Like y'all had good drafts.
Oh, fuck. My computer's about to die. My thing just.
Well,
What'd you
it
just
is
say?
also 11 o'clock your time.
Okay. So
We probably
let's
should
just
cut this.
Fuck.
let's just do it this way. Juice, let's list off your team. And yeah, we'll just do it audibly and we'll talk about like what everyone thinks. Everyone give a grade.
All right.
Okay.
Totally.
Barbarian, Bibiani, Mark Hanapic, John Roca, Griffin Newman, Mark Andraco, Zach Burkett, Kai Lieberman, Mark Haas, Frankie Alvarez, Brother Lomas. My 12th is Peggy Gubbins. So basically, the Finstock Exchange is this
Yeah, I noticed.
is this list.
Okay.
I wanted to know what rookies were, so I just wrote down the Finstock on one of these. I was like, what rookies should I know? I'll just write down the Finstock.
I like your first 4 picks. The rest of for me goes a bit left and right. So
Yeah.
I put it 7 on 10.
Do you want my like honest breakdown on that? I don't like your number 4. I'm sorry. I know because I picked him last year, and I don't know. Maybe he'll pick
I
up.
mean, number 4.
I do love Mara Kanopik. I don't know how I feel about her versus Dandapani, but I do just like Mara Kanopik as a human being. Dandapani's just insanity, though. I don't know. There's a lot of rookies, man. 7 out of 10. 6
Of
out of
course-
10. Screw
Of
it.
course,
I'll
there's
go
a lot
evil.
of uncertainty in regards to the rookies. So we can't hold that against each other, and we can hold that against each other in the coming months when our players start actually playing.
Yeah.
But I honestly love your first 7 picks, and Draco only because of the singles. Is he gonna play singles? But once teams
Yeah.
kick back up, obviously he's one half of the team's champs. So like love Barbarian, Bibiani, Kanopik, especially if she's good at Star Wars. Holy shit! Griffin Newman, that picks. We don't know, but a lot of hype is coming out of the exchange in regards to Griffin Newman. I love Burkett, and I mean Lomas, Alvarez, Haas, and Lieberman. We'll see. And I haven't spoken to any of those folks. So, y'all probably know them better than I do. I love this draft. I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10.
All right.
Honestly,
I just got to say
I'm
really
looking-
quick. I'm going to
Yeah,
mute
go
and
ahead.
stop Cam because I got to move a different room, but I'm still here.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, what I was gonna say is I think this is a perfect like fantasy faction. You pull the barbarian, the triple threat, like that's perfect right off the bat. Such high accuracy. That and then you get the other heavy hitter in Bibiani, lets you reach a little bit down like the IG depth chart and grab Mara, who's also a double division threat now. And then
Apparently.
Roca in the 4th allows you to pull a couple of rookies because you have such a good like core that like if a couple are hits, you keep them on the faction. If a couple are misses, you pick up one of the 24 free agents. Like I like it. 8 out of 10 for me.
Awesome. Love it.
Soda, your turn.
Yeah, you definitely do have a pretty solid lineup. There are like people like Mark Haas, Brother Loomis. Like, and I don't know anything about them, even though with Loomis I tried to get him on the show 3 times. Yeah, I'm in the same ballpark, 7.5, 8 out of 10. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do it. Who's next? Are we?
Can't go, but we'll go to you, Chris.
Oh, my faction?
No, you can rate, but it's up to you. You can say your faction, but we're rating choose
Yeah,
faction.
I'll do it. Totally. So I picked up Bateman, my 1 pick. My number 2 was Ellison.
Okay.
What's up?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. Number 3 was Eric Zipper. Liz Shannon Miller followed. Andres Cabrera, Saul, Lacey Gillerin, Alonzo Duralde, Janine the Machine, Jen Kemp, The Rager, Rick Radis, and Perry Nemiroff.
Juice, what do you think?
Not bad.
I like it a lot. I mean, those 1 and 2 are insane.
Yeah.
Zipper definitely is going to get a lot of matches. He's got the 3 divisions. That could be fantastic. And same with Liz. Liz is so good, especially if she gets teamed up with McQueenie or Irwin or something. I mean, that they could be in the team's contention. So tons of points there. Ace, I love Saul. I love the Saul pick. I love Lacey. And Duralde and Janine I'm loving this. Like Duralde could all of a sudden be on a great team and all of a sudden be in a contendership. Same with Janine and Jen Kemp. I think just had a couple bad matches, but always played really well. Rager, I think, is one of the ones that is going to do really well, and Perry did really well last year, and I'm sure she's been studying. So yeah, I love it. I'm going definitely 8 out of 10 for sure.
Take it.
Yeah, I was looking at this. I think you and I were looking at pretty similar lists here, Chris.
You definitely took a lot of my picks, brother.
Yeah, I like Ben, Chance, and Liz in the top 4. I think I gotta be honest. I think Zipper is a bit of a reach, especially where you took him, but you make up for it by getting a lot of those slipping picks in the later rounds. Alonzo, Janine already mentioned. I gotta say the same thing. 8 out of 10.
I think a B.
I'll be straight. I agree with Mr. Schmominati, with Zipper being a bit too high. Snowmanati. Yeah, it's 11:06. I'm tired. But Jen Kemp.
You can barely say Schmominati on the best of days. Let's give it to him.
It's just pretty funny.
But Jen Kemp is a fucking steal. That was a genius move. I'm kicking myself for her to go that low. I'm actually surprisingly going to give you a 9.5 out of 10, Chris.
Whoa, big love. I'm relying on swag this year a lot, 100%.
I was slightly higher on White and Mancuso, but I had all 3 of them in the same sort of tier of like sophomore players who are moving up. And also I made that tier as Jader was picked. So like kudos to him as well. He would have been in it. He was in my last draft, but I'm really interested in those players who are going into more so than rookies, even the sophomore years.
So Dan, let's go.
I haven't looked at Lopez's yet.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
I was moving up to the living room and kissing my wife goodnight. She passed out on the couch. Like I looked down. She's like, "When are we switching?" I'm like, "Oh, we can do it right now." Sorry. And now I'm texting somebody. All right. What are we doing? So I agree with the Nemiroff because my number 1 pick got beat by Perry Nemiroff, and she's amazing. So that's a great 12, and I wish I wrote her down. That's the only thing that would stop me. I would have drafted her sooner, way sooner. But for some reason, she just bumped my head. I probably should look at like professionally written lists like you people, but don't mean anything by you people. You got Bateman. I don't know how I feel about Bateman right now. I'm sorry. Chance was my pick before Mike, or I think no, he was right after Mike. Chance is really good. Liz Shannon Miller's amazing. Ace is my boy. He got me the most. I was winning after the Star Wars tournament, and I lost the rest of it, all because of Ace. Saul's got a nice beard. Alonso loves Christmas movies. He's a decent teams player. I just don't know how I feel about him in singles because his numbers. I'm sorry, he just hasn't proven it. He easily can be a good singles player. I'm not saying he can. He just isn't one yet. Jen Kemp's awesome, and yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with a 7.5 out of 10.
Don't apologize. You're good, brother.
Wow. Okay. So
I'm being
we
nice.
moving on?
I like the director.
You got anything specific to say, Rob? You are the
really,
reigning champion. What do you think of this?
You picked a bunch of winners and some great players. Liz is great. It was awesome for him to get Jen Kemp that far down. A couple of unknowns. We don't know how Rick Radis is going to do, but he seems like a good dude. Lacey Gillerin, is she in Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a couple of Star Wars players, and Andres is really good, and he made it to the final, or he won the tournament. Of course, it's one question either way, and he might not have. Saul, picking up Saul that early, Saul is a great guy, and he's an awesome character, and I love having him in the Schmodown. I don't know how he's going to fare.
He has a great beard.
Yeah, well, you got that right. You got that right. He has a fantastic beard. I would say this is still a very good team. I'd give it an 8.
Hell
Not
yeah.
bad, not bad. All right. Check out this murderer's row.
Oh boy.
Adam Collins, Alex Damon,
Dude, we can read it.
Paulo Yama, Marisol McKee, Marie Wilson, Paul Preston, Molly Damon, Vinny Mancuso, James White, Brandon Hanna, Christy V, and Paige Frabetti.
So we all agree it's around a 2 out of 10, right?
Yeah, kind of. 2.5 maybe, because I
Okay.
do have the singles champion of the world, but other than that, oof. How rough.
I can kick us off here. I think this could be the best 1 through 6. However, I could see the 7 through 12 not getting too many points because it just seems like Molly Damon is not the favorite against Kelly. Mancuso is not the favorite against the person he's playing, I think. James White, Brandon Hanna. But the first half is so good. I'm still going to give it an 8 because the second half could pull together. But that 6 is so good though. But yeah, I'm still going to go an 8 because I'm a nice guy.
For me, I completely agree with Juice. It's half is good, half is flipping a coin, right? So because of that, I'm giving it a 6.5.
But I love everyone in that bottom half, and I want them all to win. But
Strategically, I agree. All the matchups we have with those people, for me, I'm leaning more toward they're gonna lose than they're gonna win right off the bat. So I'll change because your top 6 is so strong. Though I'm gonna go for 7 instead of 6.5. So 7 on 10 for me.
There's a lot of potential here. And I mean, to me, Collins and Oyama and Damon. I mean, what the hell? I don't know what the hell else I could say about those three. Obviously, one of them's a champion. Trust me, I've been such an Adam Collins stan. It's ridiculous. But we'll see if our man could defend the belt. That's the biggest question, at least going into season 8, at least as far as I'm concerned. Damon's a stud. Same thing can be said for him in regards to Dimolanta, that match. Oyama. McKee is a question mark. Is she going to be what Shannon makes her out to be going into this year? Marie E. Wilson, how is she going to be in regards to not only the Dragon Count players, but the Star Wars division as a whole? Paul Preston, will he bounce back the way that people are saying he will? There's a lot of question marks. I'm not saying they're bad question marks. So that Damon pick, you took my Damon right from my face, and I'm so pissed you did. James White, I think is going to do better than people say he's going to do.
Yeah.
I think we're all shitting on Hannah a little bit too much.
No, we're not.
I secretly think Mancuso and White in 8 and 9 are some of my best picks.
Oh, yeah, those are great.
Yes, they're like coin flip players, but the position I got them at makes them better picks on paper.
Speaking of an 8, I'm gonna rock with an 8 for this. There's a lot of question marks and a lot of potential, and I mean we'll see. We'll see with those, especially those bottom for Betty, V, Hannah, as crazy as that sounds. So and Whites, of course, but they have a lot of great players here. But they may just not be enough to reach that threshold in regards to the season. But overall, 8 out of 10, brother.
All right. So
My-
anyone else want to chime in?
My
Yeah,
big thing is with Collins and Damon, if they retain their
Be right
belt,
back.
if they retain their belts, when is
We
the
finally
next
got
time
rid
they
of
play?
Frenchie.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
That is interesting, except they are setting up like 19 number one contenders in singles and at least 2 in Star Wars. So
They're
I
gonna
do see them playing many more times than they played last season.
No, he's got it right. They definitely at least, unless something happened like what happened with Spets last year, like less crazy unforeseen stuff. But he was set up to play right away. Pretty much every champion set up to play right away this year, as far as I know, except for teams.
Yeah, so there's one. If they retain the championship, they don't play in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Which is why I made
You know,
sure, like,
You
I made sure I have a Paulo Yama to my Adam Collins,
For
and I
sure.
made sure I had a Marie Wilson to my Alex Damon. And honestly, I want Damon for his IG games. I want to rack up those IG games while waiting on him to never lose this belt.
Yeah, because he'll have what, 2 title defenses this year at least in Star Wars.
At least 3, because he has his Dimalanta match, he has the winner of the Kelly, and then at least the winner of the tournament, possibly
then you
2
play it
tournaments.
spectacular.
If he retains.
If you retain.
Yeah.
And if he
Well,
doesn't,
I'm
he might be in
saying
a
there
tournament.
will be that many Star Wars championship
Oh, he
matches.
wouldn't be in a tournament. He would go. He would get a. He would become the number 1 contender, right? 'Cause he's
I would die to see Alex Damon in a Star Wars tournament.
right.
Yeah,
How
that's
surreal
everything
would
I
that-
want.
So
Yeah,
would
also-
everyone in the tournament.
Like, that'd be crazy as hell to see.
Because if you lose to the lowest seed,
Oof.
that's
Oh my
ace all
God.
over again. That's
you
explosion
lose
all
to
over.
to Josh
They're so close
Quevedo.
Yeah, he loses the wit.
So close, bro.
Stark, were you done? We kind of kept cutting you off.
Oh, with Dan's picks? No,
Yeah.
yeah, great. And that top 6 is a murderer's row, and that's really this. All these leagues are really top heavy. When you get to the bottom ones, if you can get extra points and stuff like that, that's great. But you need those top 6 guys. So no, it was well picked. I'd give him an easy 8.5.
Generally, the person who won last year was whoever picked Collins, because he was good for 30 points. Like,
Who did pick Collins in ours? Was it? I don't remember anymore. All right. I'm gonna have to say the Collins pick was, of course. I think it was. I didn't bring it upstairs. I don't have my
I
list.
honestly wanted Chance. I swear to God, I wanted Chance.
Okay, I got it. My number 1.
I thought
had
it was going to
written
go like
was-
Collins, Merle, and Chance was coming to me number 3. I was psyched about it, and then everything went out the
I had
window.
Merle as my number 1, and I had Collins as my number 2, and I didn't get that, but but I do have to say Collins is a really good pick. Alex Damon, you grabbed him as an IG player, and that's the right way to think of Damon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you that because, of course, champions don't get to play as much, and especially one contenders match will then have to wait until somebody proves themselves, so on and so forth. But judging him as an IG player, he's not a number 2 draft pick. Maybe. I don't think so. But he's definitely, if you combine the two things, you're not going to let a champion drop past 2. He would have been grabbed by somebody else. Paulo Yama is honestly one of my favorite people in the league because he did what every rookie wants to do first. He did what Chance wanted to do after Chance did. And he's just an all-around good player. And then after his personality switch, he's amazing. I want Marisol to be as good as she's toted. I had her written down on my singles, not even on my others. She was right here. I was going to grab her. Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I don't know anything about Wilson except for I believe she has a match coming, and she's a Dragon Con player. I didn't do the research you guys might have, but I had her written down. Preston's one of my favorite human beings in the world, right up there with Wit. I fucking love Preston, and I want him to have a insane year. I want him to just kill it this year. I don't want him to lose, but I want him to lose now because I didn't get to draft him.
but I don't. He's one of the he looks like just a sweet human being, and everything he went through and all that shit, and how great of a human being he is. My wife doesn't watch the Schmodown unless I'm watching it, and she fucking loves Preston. It's as simple as that. She watches it because I make her. Molly Damon, of course, she was on my list. She was on my Star Wars list. I would have grabbed her if you didn't. I think you picked her right before I was going to grab her. Mancuso, he's got a mohawk. I had a mohawk all of my 20s. I started getting a beer gut when I was 27. I realized I couldn't have a mohawk and a beer gut because a mohawk is a skinny man's game. I can't fight the establishment and look like a fat ass.
You can if you play grunge music.
Yeah, but I do love grunge music. I don't play anything, but I love grunge music. You can be born fat with a mohawk. You can't be a skinny guy who gets fat. That's all I'm saying. I was skinny when I got this. Yeah, White. He's a player, and Hannah. And I don't really know the other people. So, based on what Snark was saying, based on your top 6 picks, I mean, you have a solid 8. And a really good 6 picks, man. Yeah, they're top 6 picks.
Yeah, I find drafting in the middle is so difficult because you're just stuck taking the the highest tier player available.
Yeah, I started
you
filling out a
don't
third
know
post-it
what's coming out next.
All right. Anyone else?
I think
All right.
we're missing your team, and I think we
We're on
should
the
close
Stark.
with Rob's.
My team? Well, I was actually won the toss, and I decided I was going to go second because I figured for sure someone was going to take Collins first, and I knew I was taking Merle first. If Merle could get into the singles tournament, and then possibly the tag team tournament, and then possibly the Interkingdom tournament, there's no way you give up a pick of Dan Merle. After that, Thomas Harper. I needed a Star Wars guy. I think this guy's going to be the best Star Wars guy. He was still around. I was thinking, would I get a shot at him again? I had the pick 2 later, so it was either grabbing him then, waiting to see if Juice picks him, or just grabbing him. So I grabbed him. Ethan Irwin. All this guy does is win. He'll get a championship shot this year. Either for sure in singles, I'm thinking.
He'll get a first number 1 contender.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
But who does he get teamed up with? If he gets teamed up with Liz Shannon Miller, I think that's a hell of a team. I'm hoping he doesn't get teamed up with McWeeny. I'm hoping he gets, and he's friends with Liz Shannon Miller, right?
I'm right there. with you, man.
That's a team that was born to happen.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
So I'm hoping they get it in there.
I worry they have a similar knowledge. One thing with I hope McWeeney's got that deep classic that's made the Lethal Weapons fail with screwing up in second round of Hitchcock. Like maybe McWeeny has more of the class, but maybe Liz does too. So
Liz Shannon Miller knows animation, and
great point.
That's
Great
the
point.
big McWeeny
that's his
blindside.
Achilles heel is Disney shit.
Great point.
And Liz Shannon Miller has them covered there, and it's hard to see a weakness with those two paired together. McWeeny out of it for a year. Well, Ethan can carry guys, but I don't know. He can only take it so far. He couldn't carry Guy, I guess.
Carry guy.
McWeeny could, though.
Yeah. Lon Harris.
I feel you on that. You can carry people, not Guy.
Not guy.
Again, McWeeny could.
Yeah.
Put those two guys together.
Yeah.
But when was the last time we saw McWeeny?
Yeah.
I wish.
it's a year.
I hope
Yeah.
he's the same McWeeny.
Yeah.
Everybody hopes he's the same one.
The
Yeah.
game's changed since last time McWeeny was here.
Yeah,
Game
but-
changed
No,
since the
no,
last
it's
time he
not. No, it's
played.
not.
No.
I think
No,
so.
Yeah.
No,
the
I don't
last
think
time
so.
he played was
he played
2
last
years
year.
ago.
Yeah,
No,
but
he
even
played
last time
last
he
year.
played, it wasn't the McWeeny
I
of
mean,
old.
I don't count last year because it was one match and it was a
When
loss.
Drew won those championships.
When he got to the-
one that was pretty
That's
good.
still the last time he
You get
played.
to the-
Daniel.
You got to the final of the tournament.
I just don't think Drew and the family is the same Drew as we had before that. I
He's not
feel like
above
he
the
already
line,
kind of
Drew.
stepped out by then.
He's
That's
not above the line, Drew.
But
Yeah, that's it.
here's the thing. You can see he did a lot of weight loss. He dropped out of the game. He might have had personal problems, right? He might have had things outside road. He's back. I think those things are set aside, fixed. We're having the McQueenie
I
we
sure hope so.
deserve and we got in the past.
Yeah,
I sure hope
boys,
so.
he's
I
back.
hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Yeah, everybody wants that. Everyone wants old school destroy Snyder, right? Didn't he? McQueenie. Like everyone wants. I thought he beat him one back in the day.
But
I mean,
okay, so
Go ahead.
if I could fast evaluation, for me, Merle, Harper, Irwin is killer. Harris, I like him, but again, in singles, you take him off the team's perspective. I actually find he's a bit too high for what we're gonna have for next season. Whiteley's an interesting pick. Scrimshaw, he's if he can get over that hump of not able to finish, he's definitely someone killer. I'm giving it a solid 8.5 on 10.
Sure.
Yo, I'm not even gonna front. I think you have the best top three in this whole thing. I look looking at it, I'm like, holy shit! Like Morel's gonna have himself one hell of a year, especially after the Finstock Exchange literally kicked him out. Which I mean, how does that even happen again?
Storylines. It's
Yeah,
not reality.
Nations, that's how that happens.
Because who turns heel on Dan Morel? No one does.
Script.
Yeah, scripts do, and bad ones at that. Thomas Harper, he's going to be champion by the end of the year. It's about he might even be champion. He will be at least in a title match by the summer. I'll say that.
Sure.
Ethan
We are on the
Irwin-
same page, Chris. He's
Ethan-
a future Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of folks are. A lot of these folks coming in, but Harper's the spearhead of that.
Yeah,
I got to bounce out really quick.
Where Ethan Irwin he's a killer. Like, my man just got. If Snyder didn't beat him in the singles tournament, I would love to see Irwin Collins. I would have died to see that. Love the Harris pick. Scrimshaw's slept down in Star Wars. When people talk Star Wars, Scrimshaw's not even the first 5 names they mention. And I think he's gonna have a lot to say this year. Hoik, Swift, although Swift's gonna have a tough challenge against Moses, I think he'll still do good. Del Rio, what one hell of a last pick. If he plays just the way he did in the singles tournament this past year, he lost a chance in sudden death. Like that's some real shit. Whiteley, in order to keep the man Star Wars, I believe is he Star Wars primarily?
Yes,
yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean you got two killers at Star Wars. At least if the Whiteley stuff is legit. I haven't seen any of my man's tape, so I can't comment on his actual play. But and that Hoik pick, I think Hoik slept on too, going into this year. He's said a lot in regards to the Shimonon in the last few months, and that horror free for all put Hoik back into people's brains. So
I think he's starting to get it now.
that too, he actually
That hurt because he didn't know what the hell was going on or whatever, and they brought him in. Even last year, a little bit. I think he enjoyed the cut scenes, but didn't really follow the game and stuff like that. And I think he knows a lot more about the game this year going in.
And him staying with corruption will definitely help him out a lot because the familiarity, especially with season 7. I love this draft, dude. Oh, and Blunden, I can't not mention Jacob Blunden. A lot of hype for him as well. 9 out of 10, brother. I love this draft.
Anyone else want to chime in?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I kind of agree with Chris on the top 3, except I'm still not sure anybody's taking Alex's belt this year because whether you have the knowledge or not, Alex Damon has been playing the Schmodown itself longer than most people have known about it.
Yeah, true.
And there's a reason nobody has ever come close to beating him before. And that's other people who have also been playing the same game for many years. And I'm not saying they can't do it. They definitely have the skills. I'm saying Alex knows this game better than the Dragon Con game even. But I do love the from Scrimshaw to Seibold, honestly, like that bottom tier of Scrimshaw, Drew, Mark Hoyk, Jesse Swift, Whitney Seibold, even Jacob London and Del Rio,
stuff.
like the bottom
Good stuff.
the bottom half of that draft is great with luck, basically. Like if they get the things in their favor, all of those players are capable of crushing almost anyone. I would also give this like an 8.5, 9 out of 10.
Nice.
And Juice?
I was gonna go. I would give this a 10 with Merle Harper, Irwin, Harris, Whiteley seems good. Scrimshaw very underrated. Video Drew and Mark Hoyk are just two of the best.
Swift. He took Swift.
He took Jesse Swift, so I'm gonna knock him at least 6 points off of that. No, we'll go with like an 8. I'll go to the 8.5 for this, just because I can't see it. It's gonna take a miracle for Swift to beat Amaru, and then then there's tournaments and stuff. We'll see, but yeah. But other than that, great roster.
Can I go with my team?
Do it.
Yeah.
All right. So I got Chandru. I got Parker. IG for me it's kind of more slimmer this season, so I want to make sure that I had a champion and I had a contender. Parker got really shit on because people wanted him to fail, right? But he is an amazing accuracy rate, and I think he's going to be mad he lost. He's going to come in forces that he's going to smash everything. So for me, it was Chandru Parker. I wanted a solid Star Wars player, so Laura. McQueenie, I don't agree with these guys. I think he's going to be full force. Meyer, you can't go wrong with him. I really like Gold Leader. Bushkar is going to be very interesting to watch. Ben Goddard, Riley, underrated because he's old. Snarky. No. With Nabin, my boy, there's people have been asking me like ASG on Yesterday's Stereo, why did you pick him like the other one? Why did you pick him over Saul? And there's something to be said about heart. There's something to be said about willing and wanting to learn Schmodown and really giving your all, even if you don't have any experience or you don't know Schmodown that long. He wants it a lot more to other people. So for me, with Nabin's,
I agree.
I got
He's drafting on Hart, but he took Ben Goddard.
Hey.
I'm kidding.
Need some ointment, dude? Frenchie, you okay? You right? You right after that one?
I'm good. I ignore half of the things you say, anyways. And then
you're the one who drafted him.
I know. But Fouch, Alba, and Silvestrini. So for me, I find it's rounded out. I didn't like over specialize in one round. What do you guys think?
I love it. I'll just say just real quick. I think what you made up for picking Ben Goddard with Mark Riley, just to show a little like where we've come from. The first time I ever did Schmodown League, I think was season 4. Mark Riley was my first ever pick, or first round, first pick.
Made sense back then.
And I won the league. So it just shows where we've come. But that's all I can say. I love it.
Would that have been an Anarchy League or year? What year was that?
Season 4 was
5 was Anarchy.
No, it was when he went on the big teams run. It was when Bateman and
that would have been 5.
Then, season 4.
Yeah, that would have been 5. I'm trying to find
Riley Bateman teams run.
I'm trying to find Riley years, and it was either would have been 3 or 5.
So Juice on 10. What do you give?
I will go with an 8.
It's my cat, by the way. He agrees. He agrees with the 8.
Yeah, let me go with a bit of a hot take here.
Uh-oh.
I love your top 5, and I disagree with the rest of these guys too. McQueenie is going to step in and just beat McQueenie. He always played on his base knowledge. He's never been a studier. He's like Ethan Irwin. He just knows this shit.
Yeah.
And
don't forget Snyder in that.
Mhm.
But honestly,
Yeah.
after your top 5, with the exception of Ben Goddard, I could take or leave anyone on that roster. Like, I don't have as much faith in Alba or Fouch. Whitnabin and Gold Leader being rookies, we can't really say anything about
You
them.
just-
And yeah,
You just call Ben Goddard a rookie? Or...
Oh no,
No.
I said with the exception of Ben Goddard,
Oh,
below his
okay. I
top
heard
5.
Whitney.
I
Okay,
think,
all right.
Whitney.
My bad.
yeah, Whitnabin and Gold Leader are the rookies on his team. But yeah, so I think it's a decent enough roster, but I definitely can't give it the 8s and 9s I've been giving everyone else. I'm gonna go 7 for Lou.
And what about you, Chris?
Yo, so I love
All
it
right.
when the gimmick
Uh,
categories like early, like Chandru. I really think Chandru's gonna just God. I don't see anyone beating him anytime soon.
Nah, me neither.
I agree.
don't.
I agree.
And I said that I said about Mara Knopik. I'm like, yo, Mara's been away from the game for so long. Obviously, she had some personal things go on, but like I think even then, like unless she put in her work, she will still be like on par with Chandru because Chandru's just a beast in her geekdom. And Parker, I think, is a guy that will definitely be in contention throughout the year. Laura Kelly, she may have a title shot in a couple weeks, you know, or by next weekend. She might have a damn title shot. McWeenie, that's a question mark to me. Meyer, though, the kid, oh my God. And as someone who picked Ellison, I'm freaked out that you got Meyer so damn, you got Meyer with your 5th pick, let alone that. Love Boost Car. I've been a fan of Goddard, maybe not his antics, but I mean, I dig his gameplay. It's not the best by any means, but I like it. And I know, like, we're heels, brother. We're heels. Riley, again,
I try to get rid of it.
Riley's stock has fallen. I think way too low. People forget about Riley, myself included. So I mean, hopefully he'll bounce back this season. But his first match this year is against Bateman. I mean, I can't. Like, sorry. Whitnabin, Fouch, Alba, and Silverstream, those 4 are question marks to me. Maybe because like I think like the lesser, not I shouldn't say that. The second best player on the Witching Power got picked before Perry Nemiroff. You know what I mean? I think Perry has more stock than Fouch going into the season, and I'm not even just saying that as someone who picked Perry. So I rock with an 8 because I love the first 3 picks. McWeenie, I'm benefiting of the doubt. If he comes back as McWeenie, holy shit! And then you got Brendan Meyer with your 5th pick. Come on, like I'm pissed I didn't get Brendan Meyer with my 5th pick.
I know you got something to say, Daiko. You got something to say.
Well, you're a schemer, you're French, you're Canadian. You got 3 reasons why I don't like you off the bat. I think Chandru is one of the best players in the league. I feel like Brendan Hanna, if he had one wish with a genie, he would switch places with them. I mean, come on. Chandru does everything Hanna wanted to do. He's a champion. He's one of the best heels in the league. I mean, Laura's a good pick. You grabbed her right before me. You know how I feel about McWeenie, man. I'm sorry. I want to love McWeenie, but who knows? I think you grabbed him way too early. Kid, you didn't. Kid, you should have grabbed before. I don't know what you're thinking.
I
don't know what I was
and it's perfect.
I should have grabbed him. Oh, you had 3 in a row, you schmuck. I mean, schmo. Goddard's a good pick.
That's why. You know what? 7.5. No, I'm kidding.
I know, for real. 3 picks in a row.
Actually,
by the way, I played in a league none of you guys were in last year, and I got 2 early picks. Bastards.
I was commissioner of all the leagues. You don't have extra picks.
What are you talking about? I was in the other one with the other guy. He's good against the other 3. But no, it's not horrible. I mean, I'm not going to give it a negative. I'm not going to give it a negative. I think
Chris did make me realize something, though. He was talking about Mara before, and I realized one thing about that Mara Chandru matchup is with Mara stepping into Star Wars, makes me think she kind of did do that homework.
I hope.
Because especially from when I've seen her on screen, she's she's leaned other IG categories a little more than Star Wars, which is what's really making me wonder, like, what is Mara up to?
When it comes
Is
to Mara,
is this
honestly,
a gimmick or something new?
she wasn't on one of my post-its, and I have a reason. Is the first person she's playing is Shanju, and I don't think she's going to win it. But I honestly, looking back, I do like Mara, but I don't know. There's something about Mara's gameplay where I feel like luck was a huge part, and I know that's horrible. And also, she's been gone for a long time, so there's ring rust. I don't want to doubt her, but I have I don't know, man. I have weird little red flags that pop up.
I don't think she'll beat Chandru, but I do think that
I don't think
she
she's
will
bad.
go into a tournament, and I think she'll get to the end, maybe the final of the tournament, and that is going to be serious points.
There you go.
Yeah, I did that with Ethan last year. Was I traded for him right before he played Dan, hoping he was going to lose so he could be dropped into a favorable seed and pick me up points.
I feel you. But to answer your question, Frenchie, I don't hate your list. I don't really like you that much. You're kind of a schmuck, but no, honestly, no, it's not a bad list. But I do have to. Was it Lopez who said that you're really riding on your first couple picks and they were good? I think Chris said that, but I
think he said that.
I think it was the lowest I've given, but I won't give a negative. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give it a 6. I'm sorry.
No problem.
It's not personal. It's not personal. If it was personal, it'd be a 2.
All business, not personal.
Anyone else?
6 for the faction, 2 for the Lou.
Yeah, there you go. Without looking at your list, it would be a 2. But I have to give it a 6. I'm not seeing what you're seeing, but, I might be way wrong. McWeenie might be the best player ever. He might come in like Dan Merle times 2. We don't know.
I'm not even saying that, and I'm on the McWeenie hype train.
There's my list. Am I the only one who hasn't gone?
But I think Rob wanted to say something.
I just want to say that picking Chandru first, I think that was a bit of a miss. Just because if he is that good, he's not going to play very much. He doesn't play teams. He doesn't.
That's why I took Parker. That's why I took Parker.
Parker could win the tournament, and that's good. I would have picked Parker first, and then hope somebody else came. Laura Kelly is a very good Star Wars player. She's going to get a couple of matches for sure, and then the tournament, she'll pick up points for you for sure. McWeenie is not a singles player. He's not very good in the singles. I think he's a much better teams player, so it all depends on who he gets teamed up with. The kid is fantastic. That was a great pick, maybe the best pick that deep. Gold Leader, I've heard great things about in Star Wars. Then there's Goddard. Riley, I think is going to do really well this year, and maybe get teamed up with Duralde, and I think that would make a good and then the rest. It's definitely not a 6. I'd give it a 7 for sure.
Did you purposely quote The Simpsons there? Because I got that. I don't know if you did that on purpose. It's when everybody died, and he's like, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and the rest, and it's like Maggie the remote and the cat.
All right, we got your team left, my friend.
One last one.
Or my enemy, I should say.
You said friend, so I didn't know who you're talking about. All right. Okay. I feel like I suck, so I don't know how to sell this. Mike, because he's a really good triple threat, I want to grab a triple threat right away. I wanted to have Barbarian, but somebody grabbed him first pick. Dick. Snyder, because he's Snyder. I honestly feel like Snyder is, if Snyder works out his kinks, he is, I'm sorry, he could be the GOAT. If he worked out his kinks, if he worked out his attitude and his study habits, I think he's got the makings of one of the best players, if not the best player in the league. I love Snyder. Andrew DeMolanta, I'm like one of the 10 people who watch his weekly show, and I love both Nikki and him, and I think that he's really good. Jacoby, I don't know, Snowmanati told me to draft him. I don't know who he is.
Beyond the Schmodown is actually
amazing. I love it.
Secretly maybe one of the most underrated Schmodown recap shows.
I completely agree with you. The fact that it didn't get nominated bothers me. It's one of the only ones I watched. I even stopped watching SEN, no offense, but I did. I work a lot, but I still watch Beyond.
Watching SCN almost a year ago.
I listened to SEN one day behind while at work, basically. Good way to kill 2 hours of your shift.
I want to.
I listen more to Harloff on stereo now than on SEN.
I'm gonna get on stereo. I heard it's fantastic. Ironically, on Beyond the Schmodown, they were talking about how good it is. JTE, because I don't know, man, no one grabbed him yet. I honestly thought everyone was sleeping on him. I think that he has been studying. He has nothing else to do. He doesn't have a job, does he?
He lives in the middle of nowhere. What else is there?
I live in Fargo. Back off. He lives in what, near Boston? Fighting words, buddy. Jader Bravo, I honestly, again, I think that I drafted. All right, let's just cut the story short. I think I drafted a lot of, not a lot of talent, but a lot of potential. And I really wish I didn't draft that way, but y'all got all the talent. But I did think I grabbed a lot of potential, and that's my list.
I'll be straight. I'll actually be nicer than you are. I'm giving it a 7.5.
Thank you, Frenchie.
Because of Jacoby
You
Bancroft. Snowman Marty. I can't say that word apparently for real.
Yeah, what's his real name?
Dan is it definitely is right. Jacoby Bancroft, and even Harlow said it, the most underrated rookie pre-draft. He's gonna kill, and he's a.
I heard he's a triple threat.
Yeah, and
so I grabbed him.
You did good jumping on him fast. Andrew Demolanta is not someone I would have personally drafted on third to be.
I wanted a good Star Wars player, and you guys were all grabbing all the other ones.
Yeah, but
it was as simple as that.
But then you could have got Mary Wilson. Mary Wilson. Harper, Mary Wilson, Burkett. Burkett went way too far, way too late, to be honest. I think they might have more potential with Andrew. But your Mike, Snyder, and Andrew and Moses with Jacoby, yeah, it's a solid 7.5.
Thank you.
Snyder is your best pick by far.
Okay.
It's like what you.
Yeah, and y'all passed on him.
Right. Yeah, and that's. I mean, Snyder's definitely someone I thought in mind. I preferred Bateman and Ellison over Snyder, but I agree with everything you said in regards to him. If he beats Dan,
everything will blow up.
Everything will blow up. I'm not ready for a Schmodown, especially doing an after show with a co-host who just stands Dan Murrell and hates Jeff Snyder. Like I'm not ready to see Snyder beat Murrell, and I will. I mean, oh my lord,
I'm ready.
I'm ready, but I'm not ready. Mike, right? Okay, Mike going first. I thought of it as if you just love Mike Kalinowski.
I don't. I'm a dungeon head. I'm not a corruption head. That was all numbers.
I'm a corruption head. So, I mean, the fact that I saw Mike go first, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you 100% should have taken Chance.
And
he was also on my list, and I actually had him written first. I had like a last-minute thought, and I grabbed Mike first.
And then
everyone went silent, and I knew I was an idiot.
and then you drank 10% beer, and then your mind got foggy.
I drank 10% beer before this started. I was nervous. But on the surface, I was calm and ready.
I thought that Collins and Dan were going first that I went and I found a pair of sunglasses to put on when I drafted Chance Ellison.
I thought it was for
I didn't get to draft Chance Ellison because Collins was still there.
I'm so glad I just took all of Dan's picks.
You put the sunglasses on, and I went to my board and I erased Ben Bateman. I'm like, oh, okay, Ben Bateman's taken. And then
I thought he grabbed Oyama. I put my pen on it. My mouse.
Yeah, as I put them on, I was just like, I guess this still works, and it's because I was picking from corruption.
Like
but
you're banking on Mike, and I mean, if I want Mike Kalinowski, I'm like, well, as your first pick, like, well, if we get like season 5-6 Kalinowski, I totes get it. I totally get it. But like season 7 Kalinowski, like Inner Geekdom, hell yeah.
He's got a match set up in Inner Geekdom. Am I wrong?
Not that I
number one contenders against the winner of Barbarian versus Damon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, but Mike.
No, but Inner Geekdom, Mike. Is what I'm saying. I'm not doubting him. Singles and teams, Mike. Like Ellison did a lot of the heavy lifting in those teams matches. So the Demolanta pick. I'm with you on Demolanta though. Like he might take the belts off of Damon when they do their match sometime. He might. I love the Moses pick. I think Amaru is going to do some great stuff this year. Jader's a slept-on pick. If you're right with the Flick pick, then I mean, you know better than I do.
I sure hope I'm right with Flick. I want the entire league to be sleeping on him because everybody slept on him.
I hope so.
The
I
one
so hope you're
pushback.
right.
It's
The
not
one
that y'all
pushback
did;
I
it's
would
that
make-
everybody did. I think that Flick pick's got something going.
I mean,
The
but
one
either way-
pushback I would make against Chris is that, like, Mike would be the first person to tell you that last year was not a good season for him. And,
No shit.
like, from everything you listen to him, he understands that, like, whatever strategy he was using was not the right one. And it's time to
I don't
either
think he's going anywhere.
move
I'm not
back
gonna
to an old
really
one
defend it.
or find a new one.
I'm a corruption stan, dude. I love corruption. Like, I love Mike. Mike's one of my favorite characters in the whole Schmodown ever. So I can't even diss Mike any more than I am now, and it hurts my face to the fact that I'm doing that. But like, I think Chance is the better player. But Mike, if he comes back and brings that same energy that he did in season 5 and 6, then holy hell, sky's the limit. And that loss to Nemiroff really threw off his groove.
Yeah, it did. It was rough. It was rough.
Okay.
So, I mean, besides that, the Jader pick was good. Sean Sullivan, if he beats Wilson, he's going to shut a lot of people up. And honestly, I'd like to see that, even though I do love Marie.
You saw how low Sullivan got, right? It wasn't that I stole him or anything.
No, I would have taken Sullivan if he
I
didn't.
called him out the round before and no one took him. Then I grabbed him.
Well, because I wanted Janine. That was why. Because if I
I need
didn't,
another Star Wars player. I want Janine too. I wanted Janine.
so
Mary.
mean, I had to give yours and John Humphrey, Stacey Howard, and Adam Witt. It depends on how many matches they get. John Humphrey proved that he can do some inner geekdom. Stacey Howard is like queen clutch, and Adam Witt's solid too. Adam Witt's a great morale boost in your faction.
I love Witt.
See how that translates to actual gameplay. I'd say 7 out of 10.
If Witt gets me 0 points, I won't regret Witt. I don't know. I love
You won't
him.
regret
Yeah.
All right,
I think your best pick, unless somebody else is going to go.
I'm going to go a little higher than 7. I knew I wasn't taking Collins with my pick. I thought he was going to be gone, so I was really debating between Merle and Snyder. I had Jess Snyder last year, and he kicked friggin' ass for me.
Hell yeah, I did.
But I went with Merle. I'm happy with that. But getting Kalinowski, who's a proven 3-league player, is big.
That was my move.
Yeah, Dimolanta. I traded Whitney Seibel to Frenchie last year for Andrew Dimolanta, and that tournament is what his play in that tournament helped me win the thing last year.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Was I in that league? Was that the same league?
Merci beaucoup. Maybe.
Yeah, I gotta say,
Wait, who are you
Dimolanta,
people? All right.
Dimolanta, with the fact that like he can and will go perfect. Just knowing that makes Dimolanta a scary ass pick. Now,
Taco, I told him you should have taken him. That's the first offer. I like 0 and 2. I'm not gonna take him.
I didn't know. I wasn't watching anything yet, but
I told you.
Please tell me who you were asking for. I was trying to trade away the family, and I was trying to get Paul Preston for my Tom, and you were giving me Paul Preston and Dimolanta. I don't have hindsight. I was looking for somebody who I thought was as good as Guy, who had a number one contender match at the time,
but
and McWeenie.
Rob had hindsight. He won the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
but you didn't.
I've
But I
only-
didn't have hindsight. I don't see the
I've
future.
only brought up my good moves so far. So here's just a complete
Dude, I traded
miss
away
on my part.
Tom for Smets.
I traded the odd couple for John Roca going into the team's tournament.
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah, Roka was my number one pick, and I thought I had it bad.
Yeah, I had them in our league last year too, both of them. I'm pretty sure that's how someone picked up Collins. I had a lead. Someone picked up Collins. I lost that lead, and then I think I had a player in almost every match or whatever for the spectacular. So that's how I won.
Oh, that sounds rough.
Actually,
Wait, no, I was in your league. I had Sheridan and Smith. So no, you're right.
Yeah,
I think Rob, were
The
you
best
were you
players.
in League D?
Huh?
Just out of were you in League D? Out of
I
curiosity?
don't remember.
Yeah.
I think he was with
Uh,
us.
Yeah.
Was he
Just-
Frenchie? He was in our league.
Yeah. But I'm in 3 leagues, right? So
Oh,
yeah, so
good.
it's really hard for him to know.
This.
God, you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually really liked watching your league go because like
Yeah.
most of the year the factions were pretty close to each other. Like there was a lot of movement in the rankings, which wasn't the same in every league. Like each one had a little bit of a difference to it, and that was really fun to watch.
at one point, me and Snark were actually tied almost. I was
Cool.
Was that the first week?
Great. It's awesome, Frenchie. It's great.
Ouch.
Fantastic, dude. It's amazing. I love what you're doing right now. It's great.
You must really love me, man. You must really love me. All right. I think this pretty much concludes. Unless Soda, you want to add something?
Nope, I've got nothing to add other than I have not eaten in 8 hours, so I'm freaking hungry.
I
This
got
was
you.
just-
I got
I was-
some steak. I literally made some T-bones. You want some?
I was just gonna say on Taco's draft, the best pick. I don't know if people really mentioned that I wanted so bad and was grabbing him next. JTE was the greatest pick of the draft. For that, he gets a 10.
Thank you. Thank you. Ecuadorian cheesemonger.
Okay, let's pop this long ass sucker up. Juice, where can everybody find you?
YouTube, Justin the Juice. I do like fun guitar videos and stuff on there. That's the only thing I care about is YouTube. So if you want to watch weird covers on by the guitar, go to YouTube, Justin the Juice.
All right, Daniel.
Yeah, you can basically find me here. We got 1 million people. I can do my plugs some other show.
Okay,
right.
Lou.
And you can find me on Speaking of Schmodown, Schmoes of the North, Stereo, and also me and Snark. We got a show every 2 to 3 weeks, I'd say, with Snark's Midlife Crisis, where he's getting older. He wants to, discover the young people, what they do and what they like. So he started a podcast. Last week we did anime. Next show, we're gonna see what we discover.
All right, Chris.
Word, that's awesome. You can catch me on a Spin from the Reel, a Schmodown reaction show. It's real with 2 E's at the Who Are They ? Real 2 E's Entertainment YouTube channel. You can go ahead and or just type in Spin from the Reel Schmodown. You'll see our videos on our channel. You can follow me on Twitter at the letter C Anthony Lopez, and on Stereo I do that from time to time. CA Lopez FCS, and my personal podcast, For Chris's Sake, CHRIS apostrophe, where I talk about whatever I want. It's my everything podcast. It's like an everything bagel. It changes every week. So yeah, thanks guys. This is a lot of fun.
Oh, Taco, how about you?
Well, I got 2 dead YouTube channels. One is unprofessional movie reviews I abandoned about 2 years ago. I got a lot of Rick and Morty, Game of Thrones, and all the movies that came out between 2013, 2018.
Wow.
And also I did Plains People podcast. I talked to famous people from Fargo, North Dakota. What's up? I'm a human being. And also I'm actually a professional painter, and you can find me on my Instagram at Mark Taco Face. I do acrylic paint on wood without brushes. I'm not making any of this up. I did a series on cannibals lately. I did a bunch of different paintings of cannibals.
That sounds super cool, but
I'm not making any of that up. Yeah.
There are famous people from Fargo, North Dakota?
People famous in Fargo, not from Fargo.
Oh, okay.
I talked to one of my English teachers. What's up?
All right, how about you, Snark?
You can find me with that damn Frenchie on Snark's Midlife Crisis, where I'm basically just yelling at clouds and seeing what trying out things like I've never done before, never taken advantage of. So I've looked at anime, I've looked at Korean boy bands, and that's what's coming up next to us.
All right.
And you can find me at soda_the_saxman all over Instagram and Twitter. You can find me on the Schmoes of the North channel with Daniel, Frenchie, and Dave, who's not here. And you can also find me on my other YouTube channel, Media Sweaties Network, where we got a whole bunch of great shows over there. So check that out. Thank you very much for everybody for joining us for this over 2-hour show.
You can see Soda's brain melting.
Yeah, dude, you look tired, man.
So yeah, we'll talk to you later, and hope you all have a good evening.
Squeeze easy.